Hello, adventurers, and welcome to Grognard and Friends, where friends gather to explore the world of the Aria through fantasy role-playing. And speaking of friends, a continued thank you to those of you in the UK, Canada, Brazil, and the boldly independent colony of Texas who continue to watch us, and welcome to those of you in Italy and Germany who are just starting to watch us. It's great to have you as a friend. And speaking of friends, let's check out this week's episode of Grognard and Friends. When last we left the friends, they had made it back to the city of Seven Rivers, met up with some friends, both new and old, finally decided to take on the group name of 4A, and accepted 2 jobs, one of which was on a tight time limit, to break into the Seven Rivers Hall of Lore and Antiquities just before a public execution and recover a stolen artifact. Eldred and Butt Trumpet went off to university to find out some more information on enrollment, and the rest of the friends went on to a fact-finding mission. So after spending the day scoping out the location, the friends were at the Stone's Throw discussing the planning with Murph and the Brothers Green when it started to get late. The Brothers Green and Murph both needed to get to work, and the friends needed to get some rest. So, friends, you're there. And by the way, Butt Trumpet's camera doesn't seem to be working tonight. So we have them via telephone and audio only. Right, Butt Trumpet?
Now, let's go with the fantasy element. I'm reporting from a pocket dimension.
Okay. My mistake.
Whose pocket are you in?
Eldred's, of course.
Glad it's not my bacon pocket.
Oh, I'd be stuck. I'd never get out. I'd drown in the grease.
Better a bacon pocket than a prison pocket, but all right.
You have a prison pocket?
Oh no.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
So,
Okay.
have we returned yet?
Yes, so I was just going to say the group was just getting ready to disband and go to bed. Murph and the brothers had left for the evening when Eldred and Butt Trumpet enter into the Stone's Throw looking a little harried.
That party was ridiculous.
Right, so we should tell you what's happening, because we're going to do a I need to be quiet. We're going to do a heist tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow. Oh, wow, we got back in time.
Yeah, just in time, actually. Here, let's go over the plan, because we're splitting up into teams, I believe.
Oh, boy.
I think it's me.
Guys, do you want to
Split
tell
up
the plan?
in
Yeah.
Do I want to tell the plan? Oh, jeez.
Yes.
Well, okay. Viv hit the original nail on the head there. Going to be broken up into teams of 3. Once we enter the building, probably through the roof, as long as
Okay.
everything goes well. Myself, Reed, and Warren Brothers, correct me if anyone else is going, will be
Rictus first.
most likely
Rictus, yeah.
Rictus will be heading to the basement. That'll be our target.
Yes.
Then, so we're then we got Team 3, which is actually the second
Yes.
team because they're on the third floor.
Yes.
That's not
Yeah.
confusing at all. Continue.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Team
And
Basement,
that-
Team 3, and Team 4.
4, correct. Yes. So I believe that
Three is on two.
Calandra, the
Calandra's
second
on
team,
first.
which is the third floor team, so Team 3 would be Calandra, Vivalda, and another green.
Gristle.
Yeah,
Gristle.
whatever. And
It's
then
nice to know the names.
the one thing we weren't sure is what magic user was going to go with them. Because that was, you and Eldred were kind of not there to help with the decision-making process.
I look at
So we
Eldred.
figured
Oh, they're splitting up the magic users and divvying us out like straws.
Yeah, I divvied
The
myself out
init-
to the most dangerous one. I mean,
Eldred
unless
looks
wanna
at
go
you,
down to
butt
the
trumpet, and
basement.
says, "Well, at least I'm not the short straw."
Hey,
That's
I
no
used to-
Eldred.
I thought you were bigger than that.
By about 5 feet, I think, or 4 feet.
yeah, we're getting personal.
These are some low blows you're throwing at butt trumpet. Then I do not
Incredibly
approve.
low.
Who is taking watch again?
I used to think highly of him. Oh, we locked
what
doors here.
I thought it was Nikita.
Oh, watch.
Oh no, they're
Oh.
fourth
Yeah.
floor.
Yes.
Watch, yeah.
Nikita and
Scabies
Well,
is
the-
what was
Scabies.
discussed initially because they
Scabies.
And then either Eldred or Butt Trumpet, depending on who wants to do shit and who wants to stop me from doing shit.
Okay, so Nikita and Scabies on watch.
Yeah.
Well, they're fourth floor team. Well, kind of
Yeah.
doing both, yeah.
And fourth floor team is what number?
Team 4.
Group 4.
Okay, wouldn't want to be
Okay.
confusing.
I mean, we could name it
So-
like Team A and Team 1.
Oh gosh.
And the
So-
fighting mongooses.
Yes. Oh, God, you should have
So-
code names for everyone, too.
Ooh,
and-
Also,
and-
don't use your real names when we're in there, by the way.
Oh,
Right.
don't use your name. Oh, I'm gonna have to think of one.
Yes.
But okay, so Eldred and Butt Trumpet, where are they again?
That's where we
Where
have
do
to
they
figure it
want
out
to
because they
be?
weren't
Oh,
here.
right.
We decided. Yeah, initially
Let's
I
Red
think we
Rover
said
it.
that butt trumpet butt
Red
trumpet
Ro-
would be with Red Rover, Red Rover.
What is this Red Rover?
It's a sorcery thing.
Ah, okay.
I know that initially I think that butt trumpet we had mentioned that butt trumpet would go with Viv and I to the third
Ah,
okay.
floor.
Okay.
And
And then
who's
the
Gristle
last
with?
team.
Gristle
Gristle's
is with us.
us.
So there'll be 4 people on that team.
There would
Yeah.
be.
There would be.
There are 10 of us total. There's no way to, unless you want me to hang back and then there's 3, 3, and 3. I'll
Okay,
just sit
well,
here and
if I see that we're doing first floor, third floor, and fourth floor, and
Basement.
Nikita and Scabies are going to be watching fourth floor. Is that what's happening?
I mean, we're
Yeah.
all going to be entering the fourth floor, so
Oh,
And then we're just separating out as we go down.
like,
okay.
I was.
Somebody should be on the roof.
then who is searching the 4th floor?
We could
Well, then
have
we could
maybe
have-
Eldred and Trumpet, and then you
could-
and Scabies could stay on the roof.
We could have
That
the
way, the
third-
magic users are up there and they're ready to defend you if they need be. They can come up to you.
Eldred says, I know I'm coming into this kind of late, but might it be better for those keeping watch to be on the initial house that we're going from what you said?
Sure.
So that if the guards or someone comes up to the roof or something, it's easier to hide?
And here's the thing: we are going to have one key to get around. So once we leave people on the floor, they're kind of stuck there until basement team gets back, basically.
All right.
Ooh. I got
I mean,
things that
worst
can like
comes to
hold them.
worst.
I got little things that could hold doors open. Little spikes. I could try that.
All
You
right.
just want to be careful that if the guards find them like that, that might alert them to our presence. Okay,
Do
so
we still have that
let's-
invisibility thing? Do
The
we still have that
invisibility
invisibility thing?
An invisibility thing.
There's the hand where if you light a certain, like one finger, I think it. Am I remembering right? No, there's a light only you can see. Which one?
There were so
He
many
can-
magical things.
He has the ability to turn Reed has the ability to turn invisible for a brief
I
period.
think I have to light 3 fingers
Okay.
for invisibility. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's. Now, we probably should be sparing with that, but we should at least acknowledge that that can be useful where it could really, really count.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, no.
Yeah.
I was anticipating if we ran into trouble, I just dropped silence down in the area, and then we quietly put them down. Not permanently, like just for the night.
Non-lethal. Non-lethal. I have learned this word. Non-lethal.
Non-lethal.
non-lethal force.
Non-lethal.
Yeah, I
Non-lethal.
wrapped a blanket around my hammer for a non-lethal force. I believe that's how that works.
I will only
Rather than a
stab gently.
bludgeoning, a pleasant, dreamy sleep.
I will do some light stabbing. Try not to.
Yeah.
kill anything.
I can also help with
Yeah.
light stabbing. Not fully incapacitate, just give him a little limp.
I as well, but also we're not supposed to be hurting anyone. We're supposed to just get in, get out without.
Nope,
Yes.
of course, of course, of course. But if we have to,
Yes, it's better than getting
Yeah.
caught.
sounds it.
Mhm.
Exactly. Purely hypothetical. Just following
Alright.
along. Keeping the
Alright.
enthusiasm.
Of course. So who's on 4th floor?
Who's on 4th? What's on 2nd? Who's on the roof? I don't know.
Precisely.
Third.
My thoughts exactly.
Okay.
It sounds like
How about
okay.
this?
Nikita and Scabies are on the other building's roof, watching the whole building. Perhaps Eldred and Butt Trumpet on 4th floor, and we'll just descend from there.
Well, I was hoping the concept was to keep one magic user on each floor in case
I
we
do
needed
agree
that
with that.
for some reason.
We
Yeah.
do
Like
have.
Lu-
Oh, so you want to leave one with Nikita and Scabies?
Not necessarily. I mean, well, Calandra knows magic, so she covers the 3rd floor.
Precisely.
I guess, yeah.
you
I mean,
cover first.
Yeah. I was just saying, that I guess the Brother Green, he's kind of an expert at that. So I guess we could do with that. I just was concerned about, well, you know what? Butt Trumpet, do you know how to turn invisible?
Not that I'm aware of. Yet.
I don't.
But I'm small
Not
enough
sure.
to evade sight.
That is true. And Eldred is also very sneaky. So I guess
And
we're
furthermore,
okay with
lest we forget, I have spider climb. So I am small, and I could go up walls and ceilings.
that. Okay. How are you guys on searching things, though?
I'm pretty good.
You mean like
Eldred?
investigating in detail?
Yes. Like looking around, finding stuff. Because
I mean, I tried.
the 4th floor. Well, the 4th floor team is mostly where I was just curious because they won't have a green brother with them. I assume everybody else we're going to have an expert in
Burglary.
thievery. So
Eldred says, well, wouldn't it make sense if you're looking at it that way to have, other than the people keeping watch, to have other than the people keeping watch, we have 3 teams, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be
Yes.
smart to have a green brother on one team, a green brother on the other team, and Reed on the 3rd team?
Yep, I agree with that.
Oh.
and read on which floor?
Basement.
The idea is just splitting
Oh.
up the teams so that there
Gotcha.
is a thief on each team.
Oh.
So just be
And that
Reed and I
being
going into the
said,
basement.
And that
Yeah,
being
that would
said, since the other two teams each have a green brother, then the team that does not have that will have the extra person to still like build up on the strength of it. So it
Okay.
feels
Yeah.
even regardless.
Okay, I think yeah, sounds better. And plus, less people, less chance of being seen, kind of thing. Luckily, I've been doing my calisthenics, so also I'll be
You're
definitely
gonna do this
enhancing my
heist in
body
your
with magic.
exercise gear?
Oh no, I'm going to cheat with magic.
So we move Rictus to team 4, the fourth floor team. Yeah?
And then oh, Calandra, did you ever figure out if you had the ability to use the sending spell?
I
Or
don't.
level? No.
Hmm?
Okay.
No.
I said no. I said no. Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just
I
saying
do
we make sure we give the brooch to someone on team 3 or 4 to communicate with us down in the basement in case the item is found
Oh,
upstairs while
Reed
we're
won't need
walking
it
around.
then because he has
Correct.
you.
And I
Probably
figure
give
team
it
3 and 4 could talk through like the door or whatever, communicate that way.
I have done that spell before. You sent it to me. And I responded through my head.
Yes, it's just someone on those floors will need to.
Yeah.
I mean, I could just check in randomly, but I don't want to waste the spell slot.
And you don't know if we're going to need it, and then if you do need it, you might be busy doing something,
Correct.
which is
Well-
why I'm saying, like, I know how to do the spell. So if you want
know how to
to
do
have me
sending?
do it,
Wasn't somebody going to take my brooch?
Yes, that's what we're
I've been-
figuring out now.
That's
who
what
to
we're
take.
saying.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we're figuring out who to give it to. Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Viv's had familiarity with it. We let her have it.
I know
and
the
then,
side effects. I read it all
Yeah.
right before I responded.
You've got the you
She
had the brochure.
she signed the waiver.
I
Well,
did.
yeah.
We can't be held legally responsible.
Oh no, that is
It's got like the
that is
nicotine warning on
legally
it.
binding forever. By the way. So.
All right, so
Ask your
just to go
doctor
over,
about sending spell.
Is sending spell right for you?
so I have the
Side effects
sending
may
brooch now,
include
right?
diarrhea, nausea, suicidal thoughts,
Jeff.
spontaneous combustion.
Oh no.
Is it what?
I'm putting it on, and I'm just like, oh, this is a lot more than I remember there being.
Oh
can't
yeah,
take it
no, we
off.
kind of do it real fast.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
No, I'm kidding.
So,
You'll be
just to
fine.
go over
It's
it.
fine. It's a very safe thing. 25 words or less. You, with that brooch, you'll be able to transmit 3 times.
Oh, 3 times?
So, correct.
Ah.
So you can transmit to me, or Reed, or this is actually perfect.
Nikita.
So Viv, if you guys find it on your floor, you contact us and
Uh-huh.
let us know in the basement. Come up,
Of course.
and then you can contact the 4th floor people to let them know that you have it. And then the only problem is with the 4th floor people, we won't have a way to communicate down from them. Trying to remember, is there a window facing our entrance building?
I do not think so. I
We've
could
got
be
the layout
wrong.
of the building, right? Or were we just shown that?
We
Oh
do
no,
have
we
the
were.
layout.
We do have the layout of the building, and then we took a walk around because there was no like
Ah,
sign for like windows or anything on the map we were given. So, well, we'll just have to rely on if you find it on the 4th floor, try to find a way to communicate it to the 3rd floor that you have
Speed
it.
on down the stairs.
Well, I don't know about what locks are stopping people
Yeah.
from going where yet. Well, at the very least, 3rd floor occasionally checked by the stairwell so that they like slip a piece of paper under it or something.
Alright.
A decorative origami crane with a secret message.
Yeah,
So,
well, actually, that's
It's
a
going to
thing.
be,
Enchanted to fly.
just to
Deliver
get
messages.
everything correct, Nikita and Scabies on watch at the other building. On
Correct.
4th floor, it's going to be Butt Trumpet, Eldred, and Rictus. and then third floor, Viv, Calandra, Gristle, and first floor, Reed and Gaius. And then just get
Too
out the
strong.
same way? Or how
Yeah.
are we planning to get out? Just go? Yeah? Alright.
Well, if we can't find our way out, don't we have a thing? We got like eggs or something, or
I can give each team a teleport egg. Worst case scenario, teleport
yeah.
egg.
I would definitely have that be a worst case scenario.
Yeah.
For sure. Alright. That sounds good.
Oh boy.
We'll be fine. Mostly, certainly be fine. Almost
Okay.
no problem. We'll be good.
Oh.
I don't see a problem. We'll be great.
Sure.
Be good. Yeah. No confidence.
Yeah.
Definitely going to sleep well tonight. Not going to sit up thinking about this all night. No, not at all.
No anxiety.
No. We'll be good.
Eldred turns around and goes, Butterbeer, could I have a drink, please?
I'm sure we'll be
Have to keep
fine.
your wits about you.
Make that 2?
I'm sensing a lack of confidence in him now.
Eldred
Yeah.
goes, this guy. Right here.
He's just full of.
At least for fourth floor team, you guys are quite close to our exit. So if need be, you guys can make a quick break for it.
Or just throw like a chair through the window and you can fly away.
Try not to cause any damage. This is supposed to be just, they're not supposed to even know we were there.
At least immediately.
At least immediately. Because I remember Murph saying that a lot of people don't even know that this artifact is even there. So
Yeah.
most of the people there won't even know that it's been taken. Because they didn't know it was there in the first place. So it'll be like 2 people who are like, didn't we have a thing? Oh no, I forgot what it was.
I don't. I mean, that'd be great. I just don't
That's
think
just
so.
If they could just
Impressive.
gaslight themselves, that'd be awesome.
I mean, the power of positive thinking. Hey, this could work. We'll be fine. Everything's going to be fine.
Alright. Should we get sleep
Don't
then?
worry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Eldred goes,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm going to head up after I have a nightcap or 2.
Sure.
I'll stay with you and have a drink or
Oh,
a
good.
snack. Okay.
Why do you say it like that?
Don't be hungover.
Exactly.
Oh. I'm sure I'll only be hung up.
Alright.
I won't be hungover either.
fine.
Well, you have
Okay.
like the entire day to sober up, so I hope you're not.
I'll be fine. Honestly, it's nothing a little therapy couldn't handle.
Is it me or is it him? Right? He does
Guys.
It's
sound
him.
okay.
It's him.
Just let
What?
him have some of your snow cone drink that you still have.
Oh dear God, you're right. That's mostly how there's sloshing. He's like, oh yeah, I didn't drink any of this. Oh man, here you go, bud. And I just like set it down and just kind of like sits there jiggling. It's just a wine skin.
It's just
full
soup.
of hard liquor and some kind of like syrups.
Remember,
Eldred goes,
Butterbeer probably
and
has ice.
sadness.
Yeah, you could. This
But
probably
he
could
still
have
drinks
some
it
ice.
without even blinking.
Right.
Mm,
Butterbeer, do you have a straw?
yeah, I'll just.
Nikita
I'll
is
take the
going
Dental
to
straw.
Okay.
I'll take just the normal person's nightcap. Like,
Butterbeer puts a glass of milk in front of you.
the
Oh, can I have one? Can it be warm?
I
Sure.
down the milk and I put it down. I'm like, now can I have? You know what I meant.
Oh, he pours you a glass of whiskey and pushes it towards you.
There you go. And then I immediately down that. I'm like, oh, don't chase milk with it. And he just walks upstairs.
He goes, wait a minute, I can fix that. Come back here. He pours you a half a tumbler of whiskey and then puts his almost black liquor in it, and then with a spoon so that it layers, and says, "Try it now. Tastes like caramel spiked coffee."
Oh, that's good. There was caffeine in who cares? Thank you. Guy just walks upstairs.
Okay, so
I'm so glad
everyone
that we got
but
this chance
to
Reed
meet.
and Eldred are up in bed?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I took my milk cup with me.
I just want to make sure.
Are you
Eldred's
going
not allowed.
upstairs with anybody in particular? Because if your hands are going to be filled with a tumbler, you might need a little help getting up the steps.
I was about to say, am I just waddling up the stairs with a big mug?
Guys would have waited for you and just.
Pick me up, my legs dangling as you carry me
like,
up the stairs.
He leans down. He's like, "Wait, yeah, okay, whatever.
Thanks.
Don't spill it on me." So, how was school?
Well,
Did you make any new
looks like they were
friends?
trying to. Well, they were trying to offer Alfred a scholarship. Actually,
Oh, nice.
it was it's
What a-
far too expensive though. But he might be able to get away with just basically auditing some classes.
Oh, okay, that's good.
So,
Now, did any of the kids make fun of him while you were there? Did he get picked on?
not to his face.
Oh, okay, good. At least it was behind his back.
Yeah.
I'm sure he did. Yeah. Yeah, stiff upper lip and all that. That's good.
Speaking of upper lip, I take a big swig of my milk and do not wipe the milk mustache away and
You got
smile.
a little, yeah. Looking
Just
good.
smear it
Good.
over my face. Did I get it?
You got some of. Yeah, you know what? You're fine.
Gonna smell like cheese tomorrow.
Oh.
Oh, no.
I'm kidding. Ish.
Like, I think I might be getting lactose intolerant.
Well, here's my room. Good night.
Bye.
Reed, you're there with Eldred. Do you do anything, say anything?
Yeah.
I am just gonna. I just want to make sure he's okay. I don't kind of like the idea of him being down here by himself, so I'm gonna hoard a couple snacks for the rabbit, and I'm just gonna drink. And if he wants to talk, we can talk.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'll just.
Butterbeer gives you each your drinks and says, "This late, I've got some pickled eggs. I've got some pickled onions. I've got some pickled fish. Decide a little bit of
Yeah.
each. Okay.
Yeah.
Pickles are good, right?
Yeah.
Eldred, do you like pickles?
I can give you a little. I can give you a couple slices of bread and some cheese with it as well. Okay. So you, I assume you eat. You have. Eldred has about 4 or 5 drinks. He just seems to be staring. Unless you speak to him, he just seems to be staring into his drink a little bit.
Are you okay, Eldred?
I didn't think. I thought getting into the school was the hardest part. It seems like I can get into the school. It's just really expensive, and it does sound
Well,
like
yeah.
there are some options. So I'm just going to think about that.
Well, you know, tomorrow night we might find some extra stuff that might be pretty expensive to resell. You know,
No, that's a good point.
it could be like a, what do they call it? Like a,
Shopping trip.
no, like for the school, it's like a tuition or something like that.
That's right.
Mhm.
It's tuition. Yeah, just like you said. Yeah.
That sounds like a magic word all by itself.
Well, I am
It's
a
a
magic
curse word.
person.
Dark and evil magic.
I cast
I
tuition.
I curse you with tuition. No.
No!
Lonius Studentus. Massive Dennis.
That is literally the lifetime curse. We got you for life.
It's a crippling curse.
Okay.
Exactly. I'm in bed.
Eventually, Reed and Eldred, you call it a night. Reed, you feel well fed.
I bring a couple snacks up for the bunny.
Vivaldo, would you roll me a 20-sider, please?
Oh, 2.
Okay. Would everyone but Vivalda please take off your headphones? Vivalda, you go up to bed. You kind of chill for most of the night. Do whatever you do when you're kind of just hanging and meditating. But when you do meditate, when you eventually do get to meditating, it's a little different. Instead of just the calm, peaceful introspection, you kind of have a rippling. It's almost like spring water over the vision within your mind. It's like this rippling of spring water, and you find yourself in your room, standing in the middle of it. And then slowly, one by one, the walls fall down around you. But what's strange is, as they fall, it's like one wall turns into like it falls, it falls, it falls, it falls, it falls, and it just keeps doing that. Each wall is a different color or a different blend of colors. It's no one vibrant color. It's kind of like if you poured a lot of paints in together, they swirled and kind of partially blended and everything, but each one's different, and it's thousands of them before they finally come down to a final one. And this happens with all 4 walls. And then eventually they all seem to blend to this cracked black earth. And in the distance, straight ahead, you see a white light on the horizon that all these colors just seem to radiate from. And it's this weird kind of psychedelic blur of light and colors. The sky, you see stars, but you also see clouds of different colors that are just kind of faint against the stars. Stars that you don't recognize. And in the distance, in that white light, at first it just looks like a black speck. But as you go through there, it grows larger and larger over time. It feels like forever, but yet, you know it can't be because you don't know how long you've been here. It feels like forever, but yet that doesn't make sense to you. And this figure gets bigger and bigger, and you realize it's a figure of a humanoid being, and the way it's moving just seems to be very slow. It's taking its time walking towards you. The closer it gets, you start to notice some details. Everything is black. The body, the clothes, and it's not black like fabric or skin. It's black like different versions of nothingness, different versions of total void. The only difference are the 2, you want to say eyes, but really they're just light emanating from what might be a head. These bright white lights that kind of are emanating out with halos of red and orange. And this thing just continues to move towards you ever, like taking its time as if it's in slow motion, as if it's underwater, as if it's just going through some sort of thick space. And it gets about 50 feet away from you and stops, stands straight, and just looks at you. And you hear this voice that is not human. It's a strange tinged voice that sounds like a vibration from a distance. It sounds like a vibration from underwater. It's this strange sound that seems like it's coming from all around you. And all it says is, you thought you could run. No, you cannot hide. Worlds are infinite. So am I. And like that, you come out of your trance and you're back in your room.
She's probably not going to go back to sleep after that.
Okay, it is the next morning. I will say that Gaius, in his usual routine, is probably the first one up. If there's anyone here who thinks they would probably have tried to get up early, you can get up as well.
Viv
Yeah,
might
I
be
would
down
agree.
first, yeah.
Okay, is there anybody who's sleeping in?
No more than normal.
Not necessarily sleeping in, but I'm not the last one down the stairs, but I'm like in the middle.
Eldred doesn't come down for a little while, but we'll say the rest of you come down.
Perfect.
We'll say you have breakfast, which is getting to be... You have your drinks, whether it's coffee or ale or whatever. Butterbeer today says, wasn't able to get in. The fish hasn't arrived yet, but I've made pancakes for you. I thought you might like that.
Yes.
Sure.
Definitely.
So he makes
Ooh.
brings out big stacks of big fluffy pancakes, and a little jug of a syrup, and also
I hop to the table.
and also a little bowl of brown and white sugar. It looks like.
Yeah, carefully you don't rush and trip over that cracked barrel over there.
Oh my god, I never
Look,
knew of this place at a gift shop.
Yeah.
At dinner time, we should go to that place that has apples. Look, bees.
Oh, I thought you were going to Dennis's place. What is it?
Oh, you call him
Geez.
Dennis?
Oh, what do you guys call him?
I mean, I know his father, Robert Evans.
Oh, Bob?
We could do this all morning.
And we do.
How much damage on your arms is this going to be for these reaches that are way overextending?
I pretty much look like Gonzo after he got stretched in Muppet Treasure Island. Boodly, 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 boodly!
I say we could do Mr. Armstrong proud.
So anyway, pancakes.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
What would the friends like to do today? You have a day all to do whatever you want today until you have an appointment tonight.
What to
I
do
would-
to die today, a minute or two till 2.
This is just my opinion. Do whatever you need to do to prep. Pack your bags. Make sure your components, whatever you need, are up to
Is
snuff. Whatever magic items you have, make sure you've attuned to them and then you know how to use them.
Does everybody have their sneaking outfits?
Yes. Sneaking outfits. Yes.
I got a question too about the hand thing. Do I just like light
Okay.
candles if I need to use it, or do I have to like say some magic-y words or something?
Eldred comes down and says, I think you just light the number of wicks and focus on what you wanted it to do.
To just like think it?
Yeah.
Okay. I should be able to
As
do
long as you're
surprised.
holding the hand, you should be fine.
Okay.
You'd be surprised how intuitive sometimes magic can be, especially when it comes to like the items. Or you get an idea stuck in your head that you think one thing does a different thing and hurt yourself over and over again experimenting to prove yourself right. I thought the brooch did
Oh.
a shielding thing. It didn't help.
Oh,
That,
okay.
in case anyone's
Magic's so
curious.
weird. Magic
Well,
is
you
so
know,
weird.
it is the forces of nature and God and other stuff.
I always say magic is as magic does.
What?
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Never. Never. Don't worry about it.
So I would say, I guess if anyone needs to take care of anything, run out, grab any last minute items, figure out what you need. This should probably be at some point, maybe afternoon. Take like a power nap in. That way you're not exhausted. Come our nighttime events, that kind of thing.
I could take Hannibal for a walk. Maybe not a walk.
I was going
A
to say,
drag?
I'm almost certain.
For a drag. You just see Hannibal hopping down the street, and Reed is just being dragged, like face first in the cobblestones. Like,
Yeah, I'm almost certain something bad's going to happen if you decide to do that.
I feel
Maybe do
bad.
that
He's in
for
that
tomorrow.
room all the time. Okay.
Yeah, how is he doing? Is he consumed? Has he gotten bigger?
I gave him pickled
we
eggs
mi-
last
Are
night.
we missing serving staff? You know. Just questions. I have
Um,
questions.
We haven't seen what's her name in a while.
What's her name?
Yeah, you're gonna have to
Wow.
make me
Damn.
less worried now.
Yeah. But I mean, Butterbeer doesn't seem concerned, so. Well,
Okay. Maybe he just didn't have any work for her.
Butterbeer, is Betty okay?
Yeah, no one's been coming in. I don't really need the help.
Okay, good.
oh, I thought she
Well,
like
not
lived
good.
here.
but-
I
don't
thought everybody
live
had like
here.
little rooms in the back. Oh no. Okay.
Little rooms in the back. How big do you think this place is?
Well, you know, when we were doing the tub thing in the back kitchen or whatever, I thought there was
You
little
slept
rooms
in the
back
kitchen?
there. Well, no, I thought there were little rooms off to the side. I didn't know. I didn't.
Eldred says, you
scope
mean the
out
pantry?
Perhaps. I mean, I would sleep in the pantry, but you know.
You're not picky.
Yeah.
You're a humble person.
And it probably smells really good.
Happy with a simple life.
Yeah.
Okay, does anybody have anything in particular they want to accomplish today?
I think Viv would probably go for a run. And if there's a library nearby, she may go visit it.
You are in what's referred to as the library district.
Perfect. She's gonna go to the nearest library.
Okay. What you actually find are a bunch of bookshops, pretty much. And a number of the bookshops are bookshops, but also have reading rooms in the back that actually have kind of, it's not a lending library, but it's one that you can look for specific types of books and look at them there.
Yeah, so she would probably try to research some things. And just kind of study probably while like stretching, doing some like yoga while doing like reading, just to stay fit and limber. Until
Okay,
she probably
so
feels like
Vivalda's
yeah.
in the corner, standing on her head, doing a split, reading a manual or a textbook.
So interesting, intriguing. Pretty much.
Okay, anything in particular that you would like to that really benefits from researching while you're standing on your head?
She's like, what is she researching?
Yeah.
She's probably researching the stone that Nikita gave her,
Okay.
and if she can learn about anything about different planes of existence.
Roll me a intelligence check, please, for
Okay.
the researching.
I'd like a save or just oh no, a check. Got
Just a check.
it. Intelligence. I'm not doing well today. 3.
Okay. You don't find anything on the outer planes. Give me one more roll, please.
Okay. Oh my god, 3.
Consistent.
Maybe I shouldn't be doing yoga while reading.
Yeah. You find yourself sitting there with your legs up behind your head, your hands you're doing a handstand at the time, and you're finding it difficult to turn the pages as you do that.
The further
And-
you lean in, the more you fall over.
Right. So you're not able to go through as many pages as you would normally like to.
Can she stop doing yoga and try one more time? Now she's just reading.
Okay.
Please, Boundary. Oh my god, 4.
Okay, so once again on the planes you found nothing, but I'll let you do one more for the gems.
Oh, I appreciate it. Okay.
Oh.
Nat 1.
You know what?
Today's a
It's
fun
better
day.
it's here than during the heist. Better it's here than
Yeah.
during the heist.
Get it all out of the way
I think-
now.
All the
Viv is
bad
just
ones
too
now, please.
scatterbrained from what happened last night that she just can't focus on the reading at all.
Okay. Anybody else?
Do we need anything to like hide, like armor or anything like that? Or everybody good on that?
Well, we're waiting on the nighttime to move around and anything. And Gaius pulls out his studded leather armor that's been blackened. He's like, and look, it's darker.
Ooh.
Spoopy.
Yes. And it doesn't sound like I'm wearing pots and pans while I'm walking around anymore.
You'll
Which is
kind of look
nice.
like the mirror. You'll look like the mirror Gaius when you wear that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but he wasn't as fit. Or as but, you know.
See what it is.
And the ladies love it.
They do.
I can't say much about the heist, but damn, I look good.
Damn, I'm gonna look good doing it.
Well,
It's
it
a
helps
very
the confidence. You know, when you
attitude.
look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you know, it's a whole it's a mental thing.
Or you fake it till you make it. Whatever mantra you use.
You know, whatever.
Or
works for you.
Eldred says in this particular case, you fake it until you take it.
And then bake it a little
I shoot
bit
him some
afterward.
finger guns. Hey!
Shoot them. Oh.
So is there anything else anyone would like to do during the day before we'll cut to the evening?
I just
I
make sure I
mainly
have
just want to
enough
mentally
scarves.
prepare.
I just want to make sure everybody's got enough, like, dark colored scarves. Be all sneaky. So,
I mean, I wouldn't
Yes.
mind a dark colored scarf.
Ah,
sure. I think.
mine was red, I think.
Do I have enough of those, or do I got to go get them, Paul?
You'd probably have to go
I know
get
I had a
them.
bunch.
We'll say spend a silver piece, and you have a whole bunch of dark blue and dark gray and dark black scarves.
Got it. 1 silver.
Now, did you want them to be scarves like bandana head scarves, or did you want them to be scarves like,
Infinity scarves, so you look real good while we're doing
you know,
it.
the scarves like Lenny Kravitz wears, you know?
Fancy.
Big knit
Oh.
ones that would cover all of Butt Trumpet.
Like we're robbing
Perfect.
places.
Yeah.
One
No,
to wrap
no.
around my torso and the other one to wrap around my head like the matchmaker.
I mean, I'll get a little variety and whatever people think they need, they can have.
Okay.
I'll get a.
We'll say you have a bunch of head scarves of various sizes and dark colors.
Yeah, I mean, when we go out later, I plan on having one covering up my gem, and I have planned on having one covering everything from the nose down, so all you see are the reed eyes.
Okay. Read the Dance of 11 Dark Veils.
That's
As Reed
Does he
dances,
have
the
the
crowd
kids
can be
afterwards?
heard. What is that smell?
why do I smell bacon?
Yeah. Here you go, Nikita. Here's a black one.
Spasiba, Reed. I appreciate this.
Viv
Go take
eats.
that power nap.
Viv eats.
Okay.
Is well fed.
That's a good plan for everybody. Can't do a
Anything-
heist on an empty stomach.
Anything else?
Drink, but not too much. Don't
Yeah.
drink too much.
I think I'm good.
Well, then, if everyone is cool, we will jump to later this evening.
It begins.
Okay.
Time for our Rivers 10. Ice
Yeah.
clear.
Yeah.
Murph shows up probably about 11:30, 11:45.
We're all asleep, drunk.
Oh, this is Saturday already?
No.
No, we're
I
good.
got it.
We were awake.
Everyone's passed out at their table except for Vivalda, who's on top of another table, cradling her mug, singing to herself.
Yo ho, yo ho.
An elven life for me.
Singing pirate songs with butterbeer.
What?
Singing pirate songs with butterbeer.
So he comes
Hi,
in and
Murph.
says, "Okay, how you doing?"
We
Well,
Any
will
better?
rest-
I'd be twins. How about you?
One at a time.
I'm ready.
How are you? Good. We're good. How are you?
Excited, nervous, scared, terrified, doing okay otherwise.
That's a
Same.
mood.
Same for all of us.
General consensus.
Same.
Okay.
Wait, you're terrified? That's not good.
It's
I think that's normal. That's adrenaline. That's good.
Seven
It's fine.
Rivers,
It's purely
Reed.
out of doubt for our abilities.
No, there's no doubt in you. It's just doubt in the city itself. That's all.
That's fair.
So, step up to the bar, gather around. I'll give you what I got. Pushes over a stone that's about this size. It is a kind of bright, dark blue, and it's on a silver chain. And it's got a little silver scrolling around it. It says, "This'll get you in between the floors and the roof door. And any common area doors that are locked. So, when I see you in the morning, that's probably the first thing, along with the artifact, with the target I'll need to get from you." And he says, and he pushes across also a key. It's a long gray key. He says, "This'll get you into the back door of the building across the street from it that we talked about. It also, I found out, can lock and open the roof door. I don't think any of the doors inside, other than to the other rooms, are going to be locked. You probably shouldn't be in them anyway unless you have to hide for some reason. But if it's gone to that point, you'd probably be better off just running your ass off than hanging around, quite frankly. But you know that. That's common sense."
Do we know anything about the guards' patrols?
Normally what they said was they're, depending on when it is, normally it can be a half hour to on the hour. But in times of higher security, they increase them. And they weren't sure like how much. But they do know that they're increased. So I don't know if this counts as that. I mean,
Do they move between the floors, or is it one roving guard per floor?
they said that they go in pairs usually.
Okay.
On rare occasions, they go in groups of 4. But from what I gather, they usually start on the first floor, go do a circle of each floor up to the roof, and then come back down doing the exact same thing. That's a patrol.
So we want to time it for when we get to the building. We
Yeah.
scout from the roof on the other side. Wait till we see guards come to the roof. Give them a couple beats. Cross over. And then make our entrance. And
Yeah.
then I would say whoever's going to end up going to the basement's going to time it probably until the guards pass us again. Before
Head
we
back
make
up
our
to the
way
second
down.
floor.
Did,
can't
did they time? So what's the rounds in between? How long does it take between rounds? Is there a time?
He said anywhere
Estimate
between
on
a
that?
half hour to an hour, but
Hour to
they
an
might
hour.
be upping it because of the
Gotcha.
artifact
Okay.
that they have currently.
So let's
I would
assume
plan for a
worst
half
case
hour.
scenario. Worst case
Yeah.
scenario.
Murph says, I think they were thinking it might be up because of the execution. Because they don't think that the majority of the building
Right.
even knows about the artifact.
Correct.
Gotcha.
All right.
I think, well, we just got to. Is there anything else at the guard rotation that's good? It's 2, maybe 4,
Correct.
depending upon. So if it's definitely 4, we're avoid conflict at any point. Keep your ears open. Don't be in the hallways for an extended period of time. If you enter a locked room, lock it behind you. That way, they don't think anything's out of the ordinary. They're all
They also said that when they're not on patrol, most of the guards hang out on the first floor, either around the lobby or the break room.
All right.
that's gonna be a read and eye issue. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Better that the stealthier people are like the closest, because they've got a
Yeah.
better chance.
And it's better that there's only 2 of you as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
Will the brothers be meeting us there or here?
We're meeting them there.
Yeah, that's what you
Alright.
said, right? If I remember, it says
Yeah.
Murph.
Also, in
Nice.
case of emergencies, guys, it's a good berry. This is good for you and you and you. This is just in case all hell. When in doubt, this is a little bit of a healing thing. If you
Wait.
need this, everything's gone terribly wrong.
Don't need it now.
No.
Oh.
It'll also satiate you for the day, so save that as a treat for afterwards. I think you'll be
okay.
hungry, but then you'll be full.
Like a little reward.
It's a
Thank
a
you.
little treat.
Make
We'll
sure
take
that
street.
when we get there, that we tell Rictus he's no longer with Gaius and Reed, and that he's going to be with Butcherpit and Eldred instead.
I'm sure we'll have a little bit of a powwow in the
Of course.
entry building beforehand. So yes. Is there
All right.
anything?
I can hand
else?
out the teleport oh shit eggs right now if you want, or do you want to
Yeah,
wait?
let's do that now.
I will give one
is
egg
Mo-
to Gaius.
Got it.
Okay. One egg to Viv,
Thank you.
and one egg to Butt Trumpet.
Aw, shucks.
So remember, this is super duper last minute. It's really fucked up. Use it.
Literally
Squish
no
it.
other option
Alright.
possible.
Yeah. Squish it and then think of here, the stone's throw.
Okay.
And it
Alright.
should work.
So, Gaius, where are you keeping yours?
Where am I going to keep mine? Oh God!
Do
All
not
right,
say your
so
underwear.
no.
No,
We know
Daddy.
Reed has
So-
Not
olives.
allowed.
So he has he has a side pouch that is made to hold like delicate glass vials and stuff for his components. That
Okay.
is protected from easy breaking and smashing, but also easy access because he goes there whenever he is casting more complex spells, and he puts it there safely.
Okay.
Maybe like wraps a rag around it or some extra protection. Just
Okay.
Yeah.
Butt Trumpet, where are you keeping yours?
Well, let's see. Well, since there's a possibility I could be upside down, I think, like, if I'm climbing places, it should be, like, as
Yeah.
close to me as possible. Then I think it should probably be, like, if I could, like, refasten one of my daggers. If I leave one of my daggers here, because I've got two, I can use the clip in the holster to hold the egg to my hip.
Okay. And you could slip the dagger in your belt if you wanted.
That's true. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll do that just to play it safe. Can never be too stabby.
Vivalda, where do you keep your egg?
Oh geez. I think I'm going to put the egg with my spider egg, where it's like wrapped up in a bunch of clothing in my backpack.
Okay. Okay.
You're gonna go to teleport and throw like a spider snack at somebody on the ground.
On accident, yeah. But teleport! Crap!
That'd be pretty funny.
It's one of the
Nikita
guards,
is
and
pretty
they
much,
picture themselves all of a sudden they're on a beach somewhere.
Nikita isn't bringing any weapons, just her shield, and is only bringing the leather armor, nothing heavier. So her she can get hit easier, but she will be quieter, and she will hopefully not kill anyone.
No
It's more for
weapons?
the incentive.
Really? No weapons?
No weapons. No, I'm just going to punch people. That way, hopefully, I really don't kill them.
Okay.
I'll just throw them off the roof if they come up there.
That would kill them.
They would die.
Yeah.
That would
That's
probably
worst
kill
case.
them.
Okay, but like
Okay.
that indirectly would kill them. It wouldn't necessarily be the intention.
Nikita didn't kill them. The fall killed them.
Yeah,
This
I
is
just
true.
okay.
And that's a
we
them
can get away
problem,
with
not a
one.
Nikita problem.
We could get away with one person
Thank
falling
you,
through the meth, and
Calandra.
someone's like, "Oh, an accident." If there's like a couple, we want to.
You know, they were
You
trying
don't
to
want
grab
to
their friend to
spread
get
them
back
out.
up, and they yanked someone off with them.
Yeah.
It's, again,
You don't want me to
Tragic
spread out
accident.
the fallen corpses equally per side
Well,
of the
or
building.
I
I'm
guess-
To
joking.
like spell
we could
out
get them to-
anything.
Oh, you can get their name. Maybe
oh,
you could
I
get,
think
like,
they
their-
get a message without a word. Like,
Let's say
that's a pretty
Mhm.
clear.
take their licenses so you can forge a suicide note, leave it on the roof, or put it on their body, and then throw
mass suicide off the roof of the
it.
building.
Oh God, dude, we got to form a cult, and that's a whole thing. There's paperwork. You know what? Just hey,
The cult of
idea.
Moxie All right.
idea. Lock the door behind us when we enter the building.
Okay.
See, I am helping by giving you ideas of what I can fuck up.
Yes, it's terrifying.
Okay. Is there anything else before you want to go?
Get properly equipped, all kitted out. You know, maybe a little bit of old. No, nothing to make myself stand out.
Okay.
No Rambo
Wait, do you-
style.
Do you have like the Batman black eye stuff?
Yeah, it's got a bunch of mascara.
Eyeshadow,
I am vengeance.
a little bit of rouge,
Yes.
matching lipstick. And these nice dangling earrings that have little
all-
grape bunches
now
of
you
grapes
just-
at the bottom of them.
Listen, this is a
I have that
fantasy universe
eyeliner
where
that
all of
Butt Trumpet wanted. Do you want the eyeliner, Butt Trumpet?
Oh, yes, 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 yes.
Alright, okay. Give Butt Trumpet some eyeliner.
Oh, butt
Yeah.
trumpet's vengeance. Got it.
Yep. Gaius is a good time, but Trumpet is vengeance.
I am
Damn.
vengeance
All right.
with my little
Making
babushka
notes.
headscarf
Yeah.
and perfect wings.
Of course.
Viv would also trade out some of her like green items for darker like browns and blacks if she can borrow some from Reed and whatever she left here. And also puts on eyeliner to match everybody.
Okay.
I love
about
this. We
everybody?
slay.
I have to skip the eyeliner. I look like Bucky Barnes when I try to do it. I look like the Winter Soldier. Just
Hey, that's a
Who's
look.
that?
right to it. It's a gentleman I knew back in
Oh,
he's from home. Yeah.
I see, I understand.
He
Terrible with
sounds
the
like
eye
a
makeup.
marvel.
Eldred says,
Mm,
Indeed.
was he a snowman?
yeah, Winter Soldier.
Winter
Did he work at the
Soldier.
buffet?
It sounds very angsty.
The buffet's been on my mind.
You
Sorry.
would think they would
The
have
buffet.
better
I'm gonna
eyeliner.
have to take you to the buffet.
Oh dear.
After-
Yeah, let's wait
Eldred
for that.
goes,
after.
I
After we
want to be
finish
there
this.
for that.
Oh
Nah.
please, you must. That's gonna be a good time. After we win this, you know,
Da.
We can all go to
win
the
the
buffet,
day,
right?
and then
That's right.
and then I'll treat you to the buffet.
That sounds wonderful.
Cool.
It's not a buffet.
Oh, it's good. It's gonna be a
I
good
just want to
time
make
for
that
some
clear
of
to
us.
people. It's not a buffet.
But
There's
if
been
it's called a
jokes.
buffet, then
But
if it's
not
not a
called
The
a
buffet,
buffet. It's not. Reed just thinks it is.
Oh.
That's a joke? Oh.
no
Yeah.
buffet?
Eldred says,
Aw.
Reed, it's not a joke, it's symbolism.
Euphemism.
Euphemism.
Not
It's-
helping.
it's-
It's
Isms.
all you can eat isms.
Oh, you can-
As long as it's all you can eat, that's fine.
Well,
Nope, 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 nope. We're going now.
I feel like I missed something.
Stealth mission.
Let's
Stealth
finish.
mission.
Let's finish the job, and then I'll treat you to. Someone will treat you to all you can eat.
Okay.
or nicey.
We can
you
find
know,
a buffet,
whatever.
Reed. There's a buffet. We'll find a buffet.
Okay.
Murph
We'll get you
goes,
fed.
I'll take you to one. If you pull this off, I'll treat. I'll take you to one of my favorite restaurants.
Okay.
I
Oh,
say back in my old
Interesting.
country, we had a buffet.
Oh boy.
I used to have buffets.
We could leave anytime you want, Paul. If you wanna leave.
we can start.
Someone
It's
roll a
not-
20-sider for me.
To see if I'm.
I'm not going to. I'm not touching
Yeah.
the 20 cider again.
You're done.
Who's got it?
I'm not rolling again for the rest of the
okay.
stream, you guys.
Wow.
No, I thought Nikita did it. Yeah,
Did anybody do
Okay,
No
so
one
you
else saw it.
leave and you
I
go.
saw it. I
Do you
saw
go
it.
the normal way down towards the colonnade?
Were we going to split up at this point or not yet?
Do we
Let's
want to
try
do a
one
little
attack at
energy
first.
circle first to really get the vibe going? Just wanted
Yeah,
to do a little
it's a
friendship building
motivational thing.
exercise.
Like, you
Never
know,
mind,
like,
forget I
once-
said anything. Let's keep going.
We'll go, and then once we're close and we know we're familiar where we can get around, I would say let's break up and try to get to the house like a couple minutes apart from one another. Whoever goes first has the key. That's the important part to get into the building.
So who has the key
Who's
that
holding the key?
unlocks the door?
I'll hold the key.
There you go.
All right,
I got the key.
Do you have both keys?
he should. Duh. The
Yep.
crystal
Yes.
key as well as the normal key.
Correct. He should have both.
You want me to have both? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, because ultimately, us, the people going in the basement, are going to need the key all the way down.
Remember, there's the key to the building and the gem key to the actual hall.
Correct. We'll leave the hall key with Nikita in case she needs to exit or
The
do
building
something
key.
in the building.
The building key?
The
Yeah,
entry
okay.
key for the building, yeah.
The regular, normal
Specific.
looking key.
Vivalda and Kalandra, roll me a perception check, please.
Okay, I got this. I can do this.
Gotta have faith.
10.
I don't know a damn thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's great.
Gaius, Vivalda and Kalandra, until you get close, you're staying together, correct?
Correct. Until
Right.
we're like the colonnade stands out. You know when you're close.
Okay.
Even if it's not through the volume, like the design, the buildings are distinct at that point. So
well,
we're gonna
basically what happens is you get when you go, you would normally get down to the waterfront, go a couple of blocks over, as if you were going to the Eastern Districts, but before you hit the rivers, you basically make a left and it gets you on. You basically get to the colonnade, but before you get there, to the waterfront, you are passing through one end of the market.
Okay.
Vivalda and Kalandra, you hear from the silence of the night, you hear the sound of, you hear a bit of a commotion in the distance. It sounds like wheels and stomping and stuff like that. Gaius, as you are crossing one end of the market, at the other end of the far end of the market, you hear this too, but you get a brief glimpse of this yellowish brown thing kind of rushing across, being pulled by horses and disappearing down a side road.
It's that.
Yeah,
car.
we're gonna have to. Hey, after we're done doing this thing, we're gonna have to take a look at that kind of thing.
And we'll say you get down to the waterfront.
Down by the boardwalk. Out
No,
to
that's
the
actually-
sea.
Nope.
Other
neither of
direction.
those. Nearby. Nope.
Eldred goes, okay, on the road to Cape May.
Oh.
Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow.
Where the watermelons grow.
Oh, dwarves sing that song too? That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. That is a very good mining song.
Dwarves and watermelons. Match made in heaven.
You know it.
Dwarves and Watermelons, new band out of Seven Rivers.
Dwarves and watermelons.
Okay,
Nikita,
so
you play drums.
you're at the waterfront.
So I think at this point, we, in our guest team sizes, make our way over to the target house.
We need to find the brothers, right?
Well, they're going to meet us around there, but instead of us all just like in a large group walking past the target building and entering, just a little less suspect.
Okay, so as you get to the colonnade, the large white marble kind of patio that is maybe a mile long and 300 to 400 feet wide, Gaius, Vivalda, and Kalandra, give me another perception check, please.
Perception.
9.
Let's see if that goes
Oh,
through.
15.
Kalandra and Gaius, whereas yesterday when you were on the colonnade here, you noticed them constructing the gallows and the bleachers at the far like partway down the colonnade, all the way to the right in front of the prison. They are completed now. You see that they are completed. And you also notice that there are a couple of sentries in front of the gallows, just kind of hanging there.
No pun intended.
Never have.
Oh, wow. Sorry.
Wow, that's a little dark. Okay.
Right?
Right?
I mean, a man's gonna die tomorrow. Anyway,
Eldred says, it is entertainment. You have to have an opening act.
Let's
what would
fuck
be the?
that.
So there's a stand-up comedian before the hanging.
It was seen as entertainment, as we said.
Medieval Jerry Seinfeld comes out.
What's the deal with gallows? I mean,
So, anyone here
Anyway.
from detritus?
anyway, okay. So we see them, we avoid them, and get to the
Yeah.
building.
Okay. Okay, are you doing this normally, stealthily? What do you tell me what you're doing?
Non-suspiciously. I think is the
Yeah,
best
we
way
wanna look like we're
to.
Just casual.
We're not.
Not
Yeah.
casual,
out for
right? We're
stroll.
cool.
Like, check out the thing.
Okay, then what I'll have is have each of you roll me a stealth roll at advantage for this part.
Nice.
Nat
Oh,
20.
there it is.
It's a thing we hope you won't have to roll anytime once you get in the house.
Yeah.
Right.
So mine was a 23.
Mine was a
Yeah,
28,
mine was a
but also a nat 20.
19.
And you said you're staggering yourself going over?
Yeah, to make it
Yeah.
less
Yeah.
obvious.
Okay.
Right.
I hold
Ev-
Gaius' hand, look like his kid.
I'm just chatting with
Daddy,
Nikita.
Now tomorrow,
Remember-
that's where the bad man's going to be hung.
Oh, wow. I hear there's going to be party games.
Yeah, I hear he spoke against the government, and that's why he's hanging. Or some
That's
such
silly.
thing.
Why would anybody do that?
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Should I be a doll again?
Make it realistic. Call him daddy.
I don't think anyone wants to
Oh,
be
we-
near me, so just do what you need to do, and I will try to not attract attention.
Oh, I can walk with Viv. We can share spider snacks.
Yeah.
I have snacks. I still
They're
have
even
snacks.
better when they're stale.
Okay, everyone move yourself towards the to where you're going. Everyone
we're gonna
seems
go-
to be real smooth and not be drawing attention, except when you go to step off of the marble, Nikita trips and like bangs into one of the planters.
No.
Ooh. Oh, that'll leave that.
I'll go up to her and be like, oh, too much to drink. I know, it's okay. Come on. In like a horrible accent that is not my own.
Are there like people around us?
The only people on the colonnade are the two sentries in front of the gallows.
Okay.
How far are we from them?
About 400 feet.
Ah, fuck, yeah, we're good. But keep up the good act. I'll be like, thank you.
You're all right. We'll get you something to help you with that.
Maybe a little food could
Right,
help?
food. Oh my gosh. We have spiders that you can eat. Look at these.
Oh,
I
Guys,
said
they're
food.
They're talking about food.
It's food. They're fried.
They're actually really good, Nikita. Like, seriously, you should try one.
Wait, I gotta hold your hand.
hurry up.
I'll stay down here and keep a lookout.
They say, Rictus says, any problems or anything?
No. Just well, we can talk once we get inside the building. We're going in
Reed
the
has
target
the
building.
key.
You're there.
Read his.
Eldred's standing in front of the door, the back door.
Reed, we need your key. Oh, God. We gotta go
Yeah.
get him. All right, Reed.
I'm coming.
Reed.
I'm coming.
All right.
And because the vast majority of you did so well with your rolls, we will just move everyone to the roof.
How
So
visible
funny.
are we on the roof?
That's
Is there
nice.
any kind of wall on top of the roof that we could duck down behind?
Yes.
Or is it
Yeah, it's about
Okay.
a foot and a half high. So, you know, Butt Trumpet can kind of just stick their nose over the top of it.
Stay down. Army crawl everywhere.
I briefed the Brothers Green on this slight change where the guy that was going to the basement's now going to be on watch with Nikita on this roof building. And any other...
And Scabies just looks at you and goes,
And make sure that they know that Victus is staying with Eldred and Butt Trumpet.
ah, no problem. We'll be the fun group.
Perfect.
Sure.
Yeah, hi, Dad.
I mean, I'm literally a
And he's
fun-time cleric. but-
just like a foot taller than you, Butt Trumpet, so not much taller than you.
Yay!
All right.
So-
Shall we?
So, what Murph said was that they patrol from the bottom up, come to the roof, and then they go back down. So we figure we'll wait till we see the guards come up on the roof, give them a little bit of time to start making their way down, and then we cross, and then we'll have a half hour to an hour until they make another round again.
Okay.
We're going to assume it's going to take longer. They're not going to take as long because of potential increased security due to the hanging, he's assuming?
So you know, Gaius and Calandra.
Yes.
Also, when you were approaching the hall,
Mm-hmm.
you noticed a light on the 4th floor all the way to the left.
Is that the curator's room?
The light was the front of the building, right?
Well, the light in the front of the... excuse me. The light was the 1st floor coming through the doors.
Okay.
Oh.
But to the far left side of the building, from the roof, you saw the faintest little hint of a glow of light
On the 4th floor.
on the roof.
We saw light on the roof?
Just the faintest little bit from when you were approaching.
Did someone
so-
leave the door?
So now that we're on the roof of this other building, do we see that hint of light that was on the roof?
We'll say, Gaius, you do. But it is the slightest little bit from what looks like raised up about half a foot from the level of the roof, the floor of the roof, all the way on the far end. There's like this square section that's raised up about half a foot, and the top of it just seems to have a faint flickering glow.
So it looks like maybe the skylight might be opened.
Maybe you're not
Would
sure
they-
what it doesn't look open.
Possible thought. Would they post another sentry on the roof if that's a really good spot to see the gallows?
Well, I wouldn't. I mean, they would have people just up there during the day about to watch it.
Do we want
Well-
to try like an insight check to see
It'd be more of
an
a
investigation or?
yeah. I mean, I rolled like a 25 on my perception. I don't know.
You
We can
don't.
try.
You don't see anybody on the roof.
Okay. But just a flickering light over there. I say when we cross over, we scope it out before we head
Yeah.
inside. Also, take a look down the skylight as a possible avenue for if for whatever reason you need to leave. Cracking one of those open so we can get out might be an option too. Especially
Yeah.
we got spider climb on the 4th floor, so
Ew.
you can climb right up to that. Just an idea. But I say we'll take note of it and check it out once we get over there.
We are waiting for the guards, yes?
That was I believe that was the plan, yes.
Okay, so we'll say you wait about 40 minutes. Maybe a little longer, it's tough to tell. And you hear what sounds like an echoing clank of footsteps, and then the kind of metal rattling, and you see right about here a door open up, so that, and from behind that door you see two figures dressed in armor step out. Gaius,
Yeah.
give me a perception check, please.
All right. 13.
Okay. You hear them going, yeah, so, I told her I was serious, but I don't know. I'm just getting weird feelings that maybe she isn't. I mean, she didn't say one way or the other. And he says, well, the other one goes, well, how long have you been going out? Only a couple weeks. Well, it's a little early to make that sort of decision, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, do you see that? Yeah. What's he doing here so late? I don't know. It happens occasionally. That's just weird. Okay. And they're just kind of starting to walk around. They kind of walk halfway across the roof, and then towards the end of towards the colonnade, and they're kind of just doing a circle. The one goes to the other. You hear him go, "Oh my God, the view from up here for tomorrow morning is going to be great." And it's about this time. It's about between 2:30 and 3 o'clock, maybe a little after 3. You're not 100% sure because it took a while to get down here. And when you staggered yourself going in and everything, and then waiting for them, it's probably about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And guys, you hear them saying, we should watch it from up here. And the other one goes, yeah, that's a good idea. I'm all for that. Cool. Okay. Anyway, so I don't know. What do you think? I was thinking of asking her to, go for a walk with me or something. Maybe get a bottle of whiskey or something, just the two of us. And the other one said, it's worth a shot. You never know. But you just have to be careful. And then they kind of go back in to that little building with obviously the stairs on the roof, and shut it behind them, and you hear them. You hear the kind of jingling and rattling again.
Once we hear the door close and the sound recedes far enough, I think that's everyone ready.
Yep.
Y'all ready for
Ready.
this?
Yep.
Yes.
Can
You
we
give
go?
me the
Okay.
regular key for this door.
Yeah. I give it to Nikita.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So in case anyone didn't hear real quick, it looks like somebody might be in the curator's office. He might be there. So 4th floor folks, that's going to be an issue. Also, everyone on the 4th floor, kind of be quiet.
Okay. Before we go any further, I want to address a couple things. Because you are using professionals in the field and have been using them as your consultants, and they're coming along with you, I'm going to add a few things. I'm going to use the inspiration icon, but basically what's going to happen is I'm going to, normally in a case like this, certain mistakes right away would kind of bring everything down on you. So I'm going to say that that since you're utilizing the brothers, I'm going to take that into account when and if mistakes are made. So basically, you're going to have a couple of times to kind of get a pass until it's like the alarm would, to the point of raising the alarm, will grow each time you have a bad roll or make a kind of obvious mistake. So we're going to build up to the point of a big alarm being sounded. Instead of like someone does something, there's probably a really good chance that the alarm would be sounded right away. The other thing I'm going to do to give you a little bit of a chance is we're going to use these inspiration tokens. Each of you will have one opportunity to basically force a reroll.
Okay.
It can be on yourself, on someone else,
Mega inspiration.
or on me.
Okay.
So each of you will have a chance to utilize this token if you want.
Hey, her token's big.
Buffet benefits there.
Check out all the offerings of big things. Udonic Temple, any big thing you like.
Oh dear.
Tell them Foxy sent you.
Oh,
Foxy
gosh.
Kodo.
So does everyone understand?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
And as I mentioned before, being that all of you have access to your tokens, it is very important that you move your tokens where they're going to be. Don't forget. Don't, because where they are is where they are. Also, because you'll be split up, everyone pay attention when someone else is being dealt with, so that you're ready to jump in when it's your turn for the headphones to come back on. Okay, all you, go ahead.
All right.
Here we go.
Reed first because he's got the key.
All right. Well, first, I guess we got to get to the other building. So that's
Yes.
that's the thing. Brothers Green,
All right.
some grappling hooks and ropes to help across. I would assume is our
Rictus
best
goes,
option.
Scabies, you're up. And Scabies goes to the side, reaches in this little pack on his back, takes out what looks like a small short rod or attached to a long thin rope, and holds it and gives it a flick, and this grappling hook, the prongs flick out. Looks around, starts swinging it, and then just lobs it over, and you hear it kind of clatter along the roof, and he pulls it, and it just he gets it to the side there and kind of locks in, and he looks around, and there's a little pipe sticking up in the corner, and it's got a little top. It's almost like a little chimney, and he kind of just wraps the rope around there pretty good, and he kind of flicks it and makes sure, and then says, and Rictus goes, "We good?" Scabies goes. Rictus immediately goes over and starts tight roping across and gets to the other side.
Yeah. Gaius takes out a book, puts on some glasses, and starts reading. And in the process, is casting 2 spells on himself while people are going across.
And in an attempt to save a spell slot, I'd like to use my headscarf and try to zip line across. If that doesn't work, I'll just climb with my little tiny hands.
And that's where the rope is, so you know.
All right.
Okay.
Everyone who's going across, make me a dexterity check. Gristle goes across. He kind of lemurs it across, swings kind of like, going across rings.
Nice.
It's a 7 for me.
Nikita will lock the door to the roof on this side.
Does the 7 work?
But Trumpet is going to get halfway through and stop dead. Fuck.
Can we use acrobatics or no?
Yeah, you can use acrobatics. You haven't rolled yet, right, Reed?
I did. But with acrobatics, it would be a 13 instead of an 11.
Okay. You make it across. The DC was 10. No one else made it, right?
Oh god.
I made it.
Yeah, no one made it.
No, I made it.
Oh, Gaius, you made it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
cast a spell on me, and I have advantage on all dexterity checks now. So.
Oh, okay.
Whoop.
Okay. Butt Trumpet, Calandra, Vivalda.
Yeah.
Starting off strong.
Yeah.
Is there
Yeah,
anything
first
I
thing.
can do to help one of them? Any of them? Holding the rope, trying to catch them?
I will say utilizing your defense mechanism
Yep.
that you will be able to make a dexterity save with advantage as an opportunity to save one of them. Which one do you
Alright.
want to save?
Oh,
Who's in the deepest shit? Butt trumpet, huh?
Trumpet.
I'd say butt trumpet.
All right. Then I will try. Nothing personal, but I would probably go for them anyway. So
Aw.
dexterity save with advantage.
Yeah.
They go splat the most.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
Okay. You are able to get them and swing them back onto your roof.
Would you like to try that again, butt trumpet? Or should I just throw you over there?
Like a
I-
volleyball.
almost trust that more than my own abilities. It could be like a little football.
Well,
Yeah, that works for me.
so we'll get to that in a second. Calandra and Vivalda.
Yes.
I am going to give you the opportunity to make a dexterity saving throw for half damage.
Okay. I think if Viv knows she's about to slip on that rope, can she try to grab like the edge of the building that she's closest to?
Okay, I'll tell you what. Roll a 6-sider. If you
Okay.
roll a 5 or 6, you're still next to this building. If you roll a 1 or 2, you're right next to the other building. And if you roll a 3 or 4, you're in the middle.
Okay. Here I go.
Oh,
Crap. 4.
Okay,
I have fallen.
yeah.
I see. All right.
8.
Okay.
What am I rolling for damage?
I'm rolling it, so
Okay.
3 points of damage. You guys lucked out. I rolled a 1 and a
Nikita,
2.
I think you're going to need to go downstairs and unlock the door for some people. Oh wait, no, I do
I can
that
do
through
that.
hand gestures because I made it to the far side. I'm like,
Alright.
Okay, it was
Once-
3 damage.
Yeah. Also, Vivalda and Calandra, roll
Yeah.
me a stealth check with disadvantage to
Oh,
determine how much you draw attention to yourself when this happens.
please. No. It's 4 plus 8, so 12.
Okay. Setting at 10, so.
Thank God.
So Vivalda falls first and kind of is able to hit with a little bit of a smack, but roll. So it's not as loud. Calandra, starfishes. Just,
Oh.
Oh no.
it just the from the rooftops above.
Gristle tight ropes back and says, "Hey Gabo, you want to lift?"
I make the uppies gesture.
Kind of take you. They put you on their back, and they go back across the rope, tight roping it, but a little bit slower. They whisper to you, "Do not move." But in his natural thing, he's just saying, "Hold still, please." Eventually gets you over there.
I heard cheese.
Simmer down.
MMGs. Sorry.
Here we go
Okay,
again.
so
Golly gosh.
Nikita, did you go back down to let him in?
Duh, I did. I am at the back door waiting for them to come hauling ass around.
Kalandra's a little bit like, it's okay, I got it.
Fine, it's fine. I'm good.
You really like had the while you only took 3 points of damage, you definitely had the wind knocked out of you big time.
I was just testing to see how deadly the fall was.
Just fucking
And
get back
it's not-
up there. It's fine.
It's not deadly.
Per
Just
se.
apparently,
I got it.
Nikita's
Okay,
having none of it.
Both of you give me another roll, please.
Just a dexterity check.
for
We'll make it a
dexterity.
dexterity saving throw just to give you a little extra bonus this time.
Does Calandra want me to throw her over?
But
There we go.
I'm thinking
I-
yes.
23.
yes, I'm thinking I just need to get my ass tossed across the.
This time it's the dwarf doing the tossing.
Right.
Whatever you do, don't
Proper
tell the
dwarf
elves.
tossing contest. How far can we toss you?
Okay, Nikita, give me a strength check, please.
Strength check.
See if you can get it to spiral.
Okay.
I will aim for Gaius. Incoming Gaius. I'll be like making eye contact, like coming to you, coming to you.
I'm like, oh,
You just
Oh,
see this
no.
gnome go. Spiraling, but like a jack, you know.
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
um, Gaius, give me an athletics check.
That I couldn't do. I'm okay. And that's what he's muttering to his son. I'm okay at this. I'm okay at this.
I
I'm
know.
okay.
I can do this. I am
Okay.
I got a 7. I got a 17. So I'm assuming
Okay.
that was good enough.
Yeah, you actually caught her.
Nice.
Ha!
Kind of got her and with a swing around and kind of just with a little swinging leap for her to land on her feet.
Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome. Second time's the charm.
Reed sees this and it looks like they're hugging, and he's just like, "Oh, here we go."
Oh my gosh.
Just wait till you see what we do at the temple.
As she wipes her mouth.
What a terrible,
Yeah.
terrible time to be thinking.
Wait till you see what we do at the temple.
Oh no!
Oh,
I'm having Happy Harry flashbacks.
Nope, we're not bringing that up.
Like, okay, Nikita, fuck
All
you,
right.
but Cheryl, I
The
love
goblins are like. Rictus says, "Anything you want to check from up here before we go down?"
Let's look into the skylight because I think someone might be in an office in the 4th floor. And plus, if he's out there,
you. Could be.
well, maybe he's looking at the item we need to get, which would make this job way easier than we've already made it.
Right.
Can I try and stealth over there?
Yeah.
Please.
I'll roll for you there. Okay. So, move yourself, Reed.
Serpentine.
And everyone but Reed, take off your headphones, but this won't take long, so just be observant. Reed, you look down into the skylight, and it looks like a very nice office with really nice furniture and plants, bookcases, a marble floor. There is a huge desk with papers and a large candle on it. And sitting at the desk is an older gentleman. He's bald, dark-skinned, with a goatee, dressed very nicely, like someone who takes great pride in their appearance, but tastefully not flashy. You can tell this is what they're talking about when they refer to someone as a gentleman. This is the sort of person you imagine in your head. He's sitting at the desk and he's writing he seems to be finished writing a note, and then he sits up at that point.
No chance of me being able to read it from here, I take it?
No, you seem to be about 30 feet above him.
Oh, that far. Okay. All right. I'll just keep peeking for a few seconds just to see if it looks like he's done or what.
Okay. He's signing it using the powder and everything, and just puts the pen down, opens up a drawer, sticks the paper in. You see a couple other papers in there, shuts it, stands up, turns around to one of the bookcases. Give me a perception check.
Cool. No, 5.
Yeah, he steps over by the bookcases, and that's about it. You know, he's looking at some things on there, and
I will sneak back.
Reed goes to the edge, looks over, and then eventually comes back.
So there's an old guy in there. It went good.
Support?
He didn't see me. There's an old guy in there. I think he's older guy, but he looks like he was writing something important, and he put it in a desk drawer. And there's a candle on the desk that's giving off the light, and now it looks like he's reading books. He looks really nicely dressed. Somebody important.
All right. So
he looked human, right, Paul?
Yeah.
All right. So it seems like we got somebody on the 4th floor. So be aware of that. Let's try not to murder him and this elderly man.
Danny.
Paul, before I forget, because I know you do the stealth rolling, I have a +5 to my stealth.
Okay.
And all of my dexterity rolls are with advantage. So,
Okay. Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah,
awesome.
that'll include the stealth. So I'm gonna need it the way we're rolling tonight.
Well, you have a plus going because I'll be rolling with my die, and so
Yeah, we'll see.
okay.
But before we got into the meat of everything,
Great. You said +5?
+5 to my stealth. Yeah.
Okay, an advantage.
And
Okay.
advantage. Correct.
So, tell me what you're doing.
Start going in. Yeah.
Okay, you
Reed
get
has
to the
key.
door, and there's a handle.
I'll check for traps.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a investigation roll.
14.
Okay. You don't find a trap, but you find a little plate with what looks like a square gem-like front embedded into a metal plate.
That's the key I still have, right? I gave that other one to Nikita, right? Which one did I
Right.
give to Nikita?
You gave her the little iron key.
Right, okay.
The key that looks like a key.
The key.
All right, so I hold this little gem thing over the lock, and I kind of look at everybody and be like, give everybody like the nod, like.
You notice that the clear plate kind of gives a blue flash. You hear a click, and the door opens. Just a crack.
That was way too easy. I mean, yay, it worked.
And there before you are stairs going down. In a little, 10 foot by 10 foot little, like, it's almost like a little shack on top of the roof.
Stairs.
Your nemesis?
I thought ropes were her nemesis. Nemesis?
Ropes? I don't like stairs ever since that house.
Oh yeah. Are there any rugs on the stairs or on the landing?
No, they're stone. Actually, they're wood. I'm sorry.
I guess
Right.
let's
You just go on first.
going on down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you go each level, and the stairs will come down to the next floor, and there's one switchback usually, and it's almost like a narrow little hallway that they open up into, and there's usually a door there. Do you continue to go down, dropping people off as you go?
I think that's the idea. That was the plan. So yes.
Works for me.
Okay.
I started humming the Mission Impossible theme. Dun, 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 dun.
I lightly just bop him on the back of the head. I'm like, what?
Sorry.
So who are you dropping off at the 4th floor?
The fourth
Eldred
floor.
Butt
Speak up.
Trumpet
But Trumpet,
Yeah.
Eldred, Rictus.
And Rictus.
Okay.
Goblet in the house. But Trumpet gets like gently placed down there while Eldred climbs down Gaius as inconveniently as possible. Accidentally pulling the beard and like foot on the shoulder. And
I have my face covered. Leave it alone.
shh, we gotta be quiet, Gaius.
Y'all gotta start doing some calisthenics. Everyone almost killed themselves.
We all start going, walk this way. We're all like,
And basically right here is where the stairway is.
wow, Brothers Green are pretty hideous. I mean, what a bunch of great guys. I'm sure they're totally good guys.
Okay,
I
so
can't see
on
myself
the
on
4th
boundary.
floor, that's where you are. You come up into this little hallway. Reed is at the top of the steps. Butt Trumpet, you're over by the door.
Phooey. Well, wait, I'm staying on the 4th floor. What am I doing?
If there's no problems, Viv would continue down.
Yeah.
You can't continue down because the steps led down to the 4th floor and then into this hallway area.
Oh,
Oh.
so we have to go through the hallway to get down.
I misunderstood. I thought that we were on the 4th floor. My apologies.
You currently are.
Okay, so we are here. Okay. I'm trying to make sure we're in the right spot. Sorry.
All right, so wait, who's got the map? We need where are the other stairs?
So we're in here.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like trying to not get lost at the mall. We parked on the
The guy.
Macy's side.
So curator's in there. Okay. So we just need to go by the curator's office to get to the stairs. And Viv is waiting by the door for someone to open it.
Stealthy guys, go first.
Is the door one of these locks on it?
Yes, it does.
I use the pendant thing to open the door. Ah! What is that?
I got forgotten.
There is a statue in front of you. Seems to be of a older person in robes, long hair, long beard, kind of pointy nose, large brimmed hat with a staff, wooden gnarled staff. And there's a plate if anyone goes around the front, there's a plate at the bottom.
Boy, deja vu with the statues.
I'll go around front. I glance at the thing and I'm like, I can't read.
Oh no.
I'm kidding. I can read.
Learn to read.
Carved into this brass plate is inscribed in big letters Vinculus, and beneath it in smaller writing it says, the Aria is thankful to the powerful spellcasters that helped to turn the tables during the Witch Wars. Gaius, give me a history or arcana check, your choice.
Oh dear. History or Arcana, they're both bad, but one is slightly better. That'll be a 9.
Okay.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Yes, you can.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Can Eldred help?
Sure.
Yeah. Balls.
Do it with advantage. Eldred is helping you. Thank you to Reed.
Thank the gods. Thank you, Reed.
I point to the thing and I look at Eldred. It's a wizard.
Nailed it.
Okay.
17.
You definitely know that Vinculus was one of the White Circle, which was a group of powerful wizards that were very instrumental in winning the Witch Wars.
I relay this in whisper.
They were called the White Circle, they were called the White Council, they were called a number of different things, but those are the main ones you know. The Ivory Pact was another one that you had heard.
Ooh.
I'll start stealthing across the room here.
And I disappeared. I'm just not even there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm just gone. I ran away. I tucked tail and ran. I
Your
disappeared.
token was under Gaius. Maybe it's still outside the door.
Is-
Yeah, do it like Genie from Aladdin. What do you want?
What do you need? What do you need? What do you need?
There is another statue. This one of a beautiful female woman.
Female woman. Wow.
Sorry.
Get along, Reed.
You know what? I'm going to give myself advantage on that one. A person of the female persuasion, dressed in robes with what looks like a metal staff that seems to have a sphere on the top, kind of head up, looking very regal. And there's a plate at the bottom of that one as well.
I wish to
Tired of
read.
reading.
Okay,
What does
it
it say?
says Aquifer the Chaste. The Aria is thankful to the great spellcasters that changed the course of history.
Arcana check?
Go ahead and give yourself advantage, please.
Woo-hoo. I have a chance to know things.
Okay. Aquifer was also a member of the Ivory Pact.
Oh. Okay, well, they are tight with them here.
Are these the stairs?
Everybody but Eldred, Rictus.
Bye, Butt Trumpet. Bye, Eldred. Bye, Rictus.
Be careful.
See you later.
Good
Good
luck.
luck.
Okay.
The guy's in that room over there. Bye.
Thumbs up.
Sounds like somebody's got snacks.
We hear it.
Calandra's just like eating a bag of chips. Sorry.
It's the spiders, the crunchy spiders.
Just turn
Spider,
and looking
yeah.
over and like,
Oh my god, guys.
Just
Okay.
eat them one leg at a time.
Okay, so you come to a door after you go down the steps.
This is Reed's job.
Door, I'm on it.
Same thing. There's that panel there.
Can I do this quietly or does it make a noise? Ah, it's open. I did it.
Oh,
We'll say you did it, and there's a little kind of flash of the blue, and the door clicks and cracks. Open.
All right. Before I move forward, I will peek out.
Get a lozenge. I have a
You need to drink
lozenge. It's
water.
okay.
You need to drink water with the spiders.
Okay.
I got a lozenge. I got a butterscotch. I'll be fine.
There's legend of a mage named Luden. He makes cherry lozenges.
Gaius is looking longingly at the teleport egg pocket that he had. He was just like, leave. Just go. I can go wherever I want with this.
You don't have to be here.
What are
What?
those things by the door?
Yeah, what are those?
Okay, you notice that there's a stone embedded in the door frame, on the outside of the door frame on either side of the door,
Mm.
and they are this kind of gem that's just kind of different colors.
That looks like
Is that normal?
like normal for here, maybe.
I just look at Gaius. Gaius?
It's a
Is that
magic
normal?
security system. I'm assuming if we tried to break through the door with a lock, like
Can they
the
see
normal
us?
way, the advanced magics that I don't know could fill this building. Maybe. Could be. Maybe. I don't know. That's why we got the masks, so they can't see who we are.
Masks?
Shh.
Scarves.
Yes, scarves, the masks to cover our
Okay.
faces.
Oh, that's
hide
what
our
you're doing with
identities.
the scarves. I thought they were head coverings. I'm sorry.
No, I
Just
am
for me.
breaking into a government building. Nobody knows what I look like.
Gotcha.
FYI. There is
He's even
nothing
in
visually
stealth armor.
distinct about me right now. I am wearing stealth armor.
Okay. Do you have your shield with you?
Yeah, but it's not a visually distinct shield.
Okay, so you don't have the symbol of Bacchus on the shield?
No,
Okay.
that was all part of the prep.
You
Yeah.
can mark
I got,
property of
I got
Gaius
my
not even on
Bakken-
your underwear.
I got my Bakken, like a Bakken amulet or something tucked in my shirt.
It says Gaius's Fruit of Looms. Fruit of the Looms.
Of course, they're Fruit of the Loops.
Okay, so you come out of the stairs, and those round gems on either side, they're up near the top, are kind of just.
Now, did we see that like light coming through the door before we entered or anything?
No.
Like there was no.
No, these are metal doors.
Well, I wasn't sure if like light passed like between the cracks or anything like that, or if they were making
Not
noise.
until you open the door.
Oh, this might be bad. This might be good. We're gonna have to just roll with the punches to see how this goes.
Right.
Yay.
Think I should try and pry them out of the wall?
No.
I have
No.
a feeling that will be worse. Alright.
Okay.
Good luck with your next floor, you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Floors.
Be careful
in
here.
fact.
Wait. Where's the stairs?
To
You
the
need more
map.
stairs, yeah. You can just tell us if you we should know where the stairs kind of are, right, Paul?
I could.
Or you
Or
can
show
switch
us the
screens
map.
again. It's up to you. Yeah, whichever you want.
You know
I'm gonna
where
take
they
a
are.
screenshot.
I'll tell. Oh, you know what?
Like, imagine if I had too much on my mind and I kept forgetting what the floors looked like.
Mm-hmm. This hallway really doesn't look like what we're seeing. I know. Wait, yes, it does. Okay, so I'm looking at the second floor.
Okay, looking.
It
at
looks
the
like
third
if you
floor-
just go down the hall. They're right there.
Well-
behind.
We gotta go in the library. Yeah.
There's also a second set of stairs in the library that would take us to the offices, and then those stairs are the ones that take us to the basement. So we don't want to
wait,
use the one. Oh wait.
Well, we're right here.
So,
No.
So you guys
The
just need to
sec-
go right here, right?
Yeah.
well, I realize
Oh,
that.
that-
I'm just saying there's a set of stairs here that go right down to the offices.
No,
Or
because
no,
no.
go
that's-
down.
No.
Well, no, because if you look from the library third floor to the second floor, like all the way on the
Oh,
left-hand
okay.
side.
Oh.
There's stairs going all the way
All the way, oh,
up and
right to
down, as far as I can tell. I mean, they're not
Right to
escalators, so you can go up the down.
So there's stairs right here, Paul.
You're in front of the stairs that go up to the 4th floor.
Yes.
Right. Well,
Stairs should
on
be
the
other
map.
side.
Yeah, on the other side, there's stairs that go down.
Correct.
If that's what you see.
What I'm
Did you
saying
see
is-
that it's like 5 feet away, right?
Yes, but what I'm also saying is, for us to go down to the basement, the other set of stairs that are in the library are in fact better for us. Reed, what do you think? Because it's literally just the two of us.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go down. We'll check out the library and go down that way.
Yeah. Okay. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Absolutely.
Woo.
I'm not holding your hand again here, though.
No, please use your hands for work stuff.
Oh, shit.
Got it.
If they're heading towards the library, I would motion Calandra that we should go check out the research and development room.
That's what we're gonna do.
Okay, so Gaius and Reed, where are you going?
Sneaking
So we're-
to the library.
Yeah, we're sneaking west toward the library because that's where the stairs that go down to the second floor and then down to the first floor to the offices where the basement entrance is supposed to be.
I'm going to look down that hallway before we just walk into it. That runs along the front of the library there.
Okay.
All right, and in the southward direction, I can't see any further than that.
No, because there are no lights other than what you have. And in front of both of those doors are those round orbs that are just changing color and slowly.
Does it look like the same key again? Gaius, do you wanna look down the hallway or just go right in the library?
Just go in the library. We assume nobody else is here, but just, crack it open real quiet like.
Okay, I do that.
Okay, you have the key, so go ahead.
Is the door open in?
Into the library, yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, we need to have Reed open this door for us. I hope that 4th floor is doing okay.
Okay, so Reed and Gaius.
Meanwhile, Nikita's wrestling a wyvern on the roof of the building.
Reed.
So there's no light in here either?
Viv is gonna follow them into the library really quick, like just catch the door
Hey,
before
hey,
it closes.
Okay.
And she's just gonna talk to Reed real quick. Reed, we need you to open this door for us real quick.
Please.
Oh, okay. Guys, hold this door open.
I hold it open.
I just take him to this door over here. The one that's closest to the library, that way he doesn't have to walk very far.
Well, he's over by
Okay.
where your tokens are right now, and there's a door over there.
Yeah.
He doesn't even need to use his key. It just opened.
Oh, these are all normal doors?
Yep. Well, that one
Oh,
is.
cool. Sorry, Reed.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, we will get to you in a second there, Vivalda and Calandra. Right now, we're going to...
We'll stealth across the library for the stairs. Serpentine. Do, 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 do.
And yeah, Gaius kind of does not follow that exact pattern. Kind of make sure he
Okay.
doesn't bump into anything.
You are going in between rows of bookshelves that go up pretty high. The ceiling is about 20 feet high. You come out on the other end of the bookshelves, and there are tables and chairs, like study tables, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like a light source.
It
There's
does
some
look like
lit
a
up
light
over
source up ahead. Yeah, it's the pulsing light of another door. That's the stairway we need to go to.
Sneak. Sneak.
I should have been a trickery cleric.
This one does have one of those plates.
I will, as quietly as possible, use the key.
Now, from this point on, with the library door and everything, Gaius has been closing the doors behind us.
Okay.
Make it obvious, just to point that out. Nah, damn it, Dan. Got it in my head. Alright, so if we're looking at the plans, Dan, Reed, it looks like just these stairs, and then there's stairs under these stairs, and we can just take this from here, the second floor, then the first floor is the offices. I think the second floor is more library. So library,
Okay.
offices.
Hopefully, there's nobody in this room down here.
That's kind of, yeah.
Okay,
Two.
Reed and Gaius, you come to a door.
Does it
Glowy
have
door.
another thing on it. Use the key. Am I okay to open it?
Yep. All right. Hey, you have the key.
And I will peek in this room. Looks like no light again. I'll do my best to sneak to a table. Look around.
Okay. Gaius, what are you doing?
Oh, Gaius is basically following Reed's lead here.
I'm not seeing other stairs here, guys.
Pull up the map. L designs buildings like these. Stairs to nowhere.
We're on the stairs to nowhere.
They might be on the
I'm gonna-
other side.
Dun,
of
dun, dun,
something.
dun, 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 dun.
I'm really gonna have to talk to frickin' what's his nuts. Murph is just not good at drawing stuff.
Is that Murph's last
What
name?
the hell is on the second floor? Fragile?
It's Italian.
It's Frigella? What is this?
Oh, he pointed out that says that stands for freight elevator.
We have elevators here? Oh. But where does it go? Is it the ground floor? Ooh. Reed. This Fragile thing, I think we might be able to use it to get to the basement potentially.
Okay. Yeah. That's
Okay. So we gotta go, we'll access, I guess, the door. We want to stay away from the help desk. Because then there's those stairs leading down to the ground floor.
okay.
We'll cross over and see if we can use the freight elevator. Maybe to go down. We'll check it out. We'll see what kind of security it needs.
Okay.
Also, we could just open it up and... Wait, hold on. Would Gaius know a goddamn thing what a freaking freight elevator is?
You basically
I guess...
dumb
Well,
lady?
roll me an intelligence check with advantage.
ooh, oh, well, alright. Luckily, you gave me advantage. So... 17. Not the nat 1 that I originally rolled.
Right.
It's like you got halfling luck.
You know that
Yeah.
some things like mines and things like that do have these. They're like little platforms
Like a
that can be raised and lowered
Okay, yeah,
that
basically...
people refer
a
to
pulley
as lifts
system.
or elevators.
Okay. So Reed, we could potentially check that out, because depending upon where it is, we might be able to just toss some rope down and, rappel down or something
Okay.
into the basement.
That sounds good. I'm good at climbing.
Ah, I believe my rolls have arrived. That was that noise?
Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's switch to Butt Trumpet, Eldred, and Rictus on the 4th floor.
Hi.
Aye.
I'm definitely going to need your help moving my token. Foundry's not on my side tonight.
Gotcha, not a problem. So you tell me where the three of you are going.
Okay, well, let's see. I'm trying to, I don't want you to keep having to pull up the map multiple times. I'm just trying to make sure we can avoid where the person was.
You know that the light of the skylight would have been straight ahead of where you are now.
The opposite direction is just the statues and stuff and the way we just came in.
And the entrance to the stairway.
Is there still a light on where the skylight was straight ahead?
No, there's a wall before where you think the skylight probably is.
Well, I guess we're probably going to have to get within the peripheral, so
I will
I'll,
move you here.
yeah, I'll be kind of like wall crawling it a little bit.
Which wall?
Opposite where, well,
The
Well, it
wall
looks like we got a room on
across
either-
from you, or the wall that you went around the corner of?
around the corner. Which which of the green gang do we have?
I think you have Rictus.
Okay. What is Rictus doing?
Rictus is he went around the corner as well.
I'd like to cast Spider Climb and go along the ceiling
Okay.
because I feel like I can cover the most ground that way and not have as big of a risk being seen. Even like I'm small, but I feel like I have a higher advantage if I'm like not even on the ground.
So are you going to the doorway across from you?
To at least like if the door is open.
The door is not open.
Okay.
Give me a perception
hear it?
check, please.
I have actual dice with me in case Foundry wants to.
I can always
12?
roll those for you as well.
I got a 12.
Okay. You hear the clicking of feet on the marble floor straight ahead. It like muffled through the door.
Okay, then I'd like to somehow
Which is a wooden
signal.
door, I might add.
Then I'd like to somehow signal to both Eldred and Rictus, if possible,
Okay.
to kind of make themselves like scarce.
They both kind of look around, and Eldred moves back the way he came. Rictus checks the door next to you and pops into it, and then shuts it behind him.
I peek in.
Into the door that he went in,
Yes.
you see some bookshelves and a desk.
I'll
And
I'll follow
those
him
steps
in,
are
so-
getting a lot closer, and you hear like something fumble at the doorknob across from you, and then you hear, "Oh damn!" And you heard that after you heard what sounded like a bunch of papers maybe falling and scattering.
and that's in the doorway across, not the one that I'm directly closest to. As the papers are falling, would it be possible for me to scuttle in behind Rictus?
Yeah.
Then that.
Okay. Okay, you hear a door open up. You hear a door open up. You hear some muttering, and you hear the clicking of feet going across the marble. And then you hear a beep, a door open, and a door shut.
Is it the door of the room we're in?
No.
Okay.
And then things get quiet.
Okay. Dang it, we got away from Eldred. Rictus, what about Eldred?
Well, it sounds like he didn't get seen because there was no disturbance.
Okay. Should we just wait for him?
You want me to take a peek?
Just briefly.
Okay.
I'll keep looking throughout the room as best I can. See if anything's on top of the shelves or at the top shelf since I'm up here.
You notice it's a lot of papers and things like that, and folders, binders, stuff like that. There are a number of quills and ink on the desk. It's a little messy, but all the bookshelves seem to be filled with binders and such.
Can I look through one of them?
Sure thing.
Yeah, I'll pick one up.
It looks to be a lot of math and things like that.
Oof. Okay, well, this isn't anything I'm going to understand. All right, I put it back. And what's our Eldred status?
Rictus has opened up the door, stepped out, and there's Eldred.
So someone went into the room across from us?
Came out of the room across from you.
Oh, okay. There looks like another door at the other side of the room we were just in.
That's where it's set where you heard the noise.
Oh, wait.
That's what it sounded like. That's where it sounds like the footsteps came from, and the paper was dropped on the opposite side of that door.
Gotcha. Ooh, okay. Well then. Let's try and see if anyone's in the room across.
Okay. You go across and you're in front of the door.
Any light coming out from under the door? I look at Rictus and kind of gesture looking at the door like, do we want to give this one a shot?
He nods to you and steps up to the door. He runs his hands over the door frame, looking around, looking at the lock, looking where like the other pads were for the other doors, and he kind of rubs his fingers together, reaches into a pouch, takes out a few tiny little picks and everything, and sets to work on the door.
Okay.
And we will switch to somebody else now. Okay, Nikita. And scabies are up there on the roof. Everything's pretty quiet for a while. Give me a perception check, please.
I was thinking I would sit here by the rope and I would ask Scabies. I'm assuming Scabies is shorter than Nida.
Yes. And do it with advantage, because he'll give you advantage.
Okay. I was hoping he could patrol the outside edge since he's hopefully not too much taller than the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would stay here with the rope type of thing because I'm that much taller and probably don't crawl well.
Okay. He says no problem, but he doesn't say anything. He just nods and puts his hands up like, okay, 17. Okay, 15 in this case. He is about to go, but taps you on the shoulder and points the direction towards the colonnade. Do you see that?
Oh, I see it now. Yeah, on the white background.
Okay.
I gotcha.
There is what looks like a tall, bald gentleman coming out of the front of the building and walking across the colonnade.
Did I hear Reed's description of the curator? Or I don't think so, right? Because I'm on this side of the building.
Right. Because he also made a
Alright.
point of whispering it.
Yeah. Can I? We'll just watch him closely to make sure he's not.
He continues to just walk diagonally as if he's walking towards the Eastern Districts, believe it or not.
Okay. Oh. Does it look like he's carrying anything?
Looks like the equivalent of a briefcase.
Briefcase. And from my understanding of the artifact, would that fit in a briefcase or no?
You don't think so, because you were told it was a 1.5 foot by 1.5 foot by 1.5 foot cube.
That's right. So I wouldn't get too paranoid, and I'd probably be like, okay, we should be all right. Let's just keep an eye open for if anyone else comes towards the building.
He eventually disappears out of sight. A little more time goes by, and Scabies taps you on the shoulder again.
Mm-hmm.
And just as he does it, you hear the clicking of what sounds like a lock.
Where?
Here.
Coming from the ground? Like, okay, I will look over the edge with Scabies, little nose over the edge. Is that on the ground?
No, it's on the roof of the building next to you with all the plants.
Can I see anything, or I can just hear the clicking from...
No, you can move yourself so that you can get a view and still kind of keep hidden if you want.
I would like to try to stealth or tummy crawl over to get to better view.
You see a rather big person, like probably a guy of some form. You can't really tell too much because of hiding and everything. With a shorter female coming out of the door of that little shack on the roof below you there.
Do they look friendly? Can I hear them?
They look friendly, all right. They kind of have their arms around each other, and they make their way over here to sit on this bench. They sit on the bench, and after a while, things start to get a little amorous between the two of them.
Fuck, no pun intended. I will go back over to Scabies and I will give it an eye roll and then kind of take my lower scarf that's covering my face and stuff it into my mouth so I don't laugh.
Okay. You are right next to Scabies, and these two figures are on that bench, which is facing away from you.
Right.
They've begun to make out.
Basically, right?
Okay. And as you're doing this, trying to stifle some laughter, the male who has his arms around the female and his face in their neck kind of looks up and you think sees the two of you. And Scabies just kind of elbows you a little bit and smiles at you, kind of and winks.
Right.
And we will come back to you. So there you are, ladies. What are you doing? You and Gristle, I believe.
I think since Viv saw that Reed and Gaius went into the library, she would instinctually want to check out the Research and Development Center.
Okay.
She'll peek in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, move yourself how you're
There's the
peeking
door.
and everything.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is the door. I peek in from the doorway. Then she would probably step in further.
Okay.
Yeah, once Vivalda's all the way in, then Calandra will go in behind her.
Okay.
So I'm just in the door. Yeah. Okay.
Now, once you're in there, you can see better.
I don't think I would have let Calandra get that far if I could see the guards now.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was just trying to be like, like I wasn't trying to
I would
throw
have
myself
definitely
ahead of her.
I would have definitely just peeked in as far as I could and not
Yeah.
see it. And the moment I would see something, I'd jump back into the doorway.
Okay. Give me a perception check, Vivalda. Okay.
Ooh.
22.
Nice. Yay.
Okay, so there are tables around with stuff on them.
Okay.
What you see over to your left is it looks like guards, but they're not moving. They're just kind of standing there.
Oh.
There's an anvil on the floor. In the center of the room is what looks like a set of trap doors with like wooden machinery and a big wheel next to it with a bunch of wires and ropes and everything attached to pulleys and everything. And there's framing between. You notice some tools on the tables to your left, along with paperwork. On the table directly to your right in front of you also are some tools, plus what looks like a little wooden cage with something in it.
I would convey this to the people with me and just be like, there's some sort of trapdoor mechanism in the middle. First I probably would have halted and completely froze the moment I saw the guards, but if they weren't moving, then I would have been like, there's also fake gods or statues or something over there.
Okay.
And I would have conveyed the rest.
And directly in front of you, significant amount is a set of walls with a door with something on the door. There's some big, it looks like a sign on the door. And it looks like a room that has been added to this room. Oh, and to the right, to the this area over here, there are 2 doors. There's one about here, and there's one
Okay.
on the other side of this table.
And I think her instinct would be to look at these statues.
All right, stop right there.
Okay.
You get to about here,
Okay.
and almost in unison, the 4 sets of armor immediately stand up, like in this creaking stand up, and immediately put their arms down. And the one arm goes in front of where they have swords at their side, and they freeze again. And it was like all of them were in precision exactly, except the one in the back, which is still like this, like how you initially saw them.
Kalandra, and Gristle, don't get any closer to them than I am right now.
Gristle just says,
Okay.
"Will do, sister."
Okay. Yikes. The fuck.
What's
So that's the limit.
what's that thing over there?
In the cage.
No, past it. It looks like a room that was added on after this room was built.
Right. Let's check that out.
Okay, stop right there.
Okay.
You go in front, and the door has a big sign on it, and the door says "Danger!" exclamation point. Do not enter! Exclamation point. Teleportation room. Danger! Exclamation point. Do not enter without proper authorization and accompanying magic professional. Danger! Exclamation point.
Kalandra, do you qualify as a magic professional? Okay, so here's what I'll do, Kalandra and Gristle.
Okay.
Since I have the teleportation egg, I'll go into this room, and if it just randomly teleports me somewhere, I will teleport using the egg back into this room exactly, and I'll let you know if it teleported me somewhere. You'll know if I teleport, I guess.
Right, if you're gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll know if you're gone. Sure. Sounds peachy. What could go
Perfect. I hope I don't get teleported.
Gristle says, I don't know that it's safe for you to go in there by yourself. Someone should go with you.
The teleportation egg can bring multiple people, right? Yeah,
You've
Kalandra,
heard
do you
that
want
it
to come
could.
with me?
Sure.
Alright.
Sure.
We'll go on in.
Okay.
We are going to mess around and find out tonight.
Cool, I can just click on
Woo.
the door and it opens.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay,
Oh, crap.
right.
Didn't do it well.
Does
Oh.
anything in here look like the box that Murph described?
No.
Ooh, but it's so pretty.
Alright. I don't think it's in here, so I think we should get out of here. But this is a
well.
possible getaway.
Could be. Because who knows where it goes.
And then we could just use
Hopefully.
one teleportation egg if need be, because hopefully we'd all be teleported to the same place. Who knows? Anyway, it's an idea.
Okay. So then
All
I
right.
will just... Ah, shit. Get out. Because we didn't... Nothing happened.
Richter says, well, thank God for that.
Right.
Indeed.
Anything else you want to check out?
Research and develop. I'm going to look at the papers and see if
Yeah.
maybe there's any indication of the artifact being moved
Oh.
somewhere else.
Okay. The papers seem to be receipts of acceptance of items, interoffice memos about procedures during the upcoming event in the colonnade, and also research requests. Things like that. There's nothing that mentions anything like this. That they're all very stereotypically boring business memos and paperwork.
Hmm.
I see nothing that mentions the files of Glengallenor in here.
For research and development. Ugh.
But I remember Murph said it had maybe possibly been moved from here, so I was thinking maybe there'd be mention of transfer.
There is the director of research and development. Their office. We could check their office. And then there's always the library.
We can
But-
double check the library. I know that they went in there, but I don't know if they
Right.
looked around very
They
much.
actually. Right.
But we don't have the key to get in, is the problem.
Oh, and the door would have shut. Right.
Right. So hopefully they looked around while they were in there.
I hope so.
This trap door
And
is
that's
puzzling. Can't move myself for some reason.
Okay, where do you want to go?
I was just gonna move myself closer to the trap door without alerting the guards over there.
Okay.
right.
You
the
can
armor.
get there without a problem.
Okay. Can I make some sort of investigation check to kind of infer where this trapdoor might lead?
Sure.
If it's something that's triggered upstairs or here exactly.
Okay. Along here, you see a switch, like one of those big handles with the two sides that then go into a metal clips when you do it down. And or you can do it up or you can do it down. Right now, the switch is kind of going straight out.
I'm tempted,
Right.
truly.
Right. Let's see.
Because if it leads down below, I believe the room directly below us would be, would it be the freight elevator?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it should be in that area.
And this whole square is framed out with the framing on the two side. The side you're facing is open, but the other three sides, the framing kind of has braces and cross beams in the framing for strength.
So it probably has something to do with the second floor library. Possibly somewhere around the secretary or the executive offices.
There's not a trapdoor above you. It's
Oh,
like a solid piece of wood.
so it just leads down
So it just
to the
goes
second
down.
floor
Yeah.
library.
And I am going to switch over to Gaius and
Sure.
Reed now.
TPK yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not that we know of.
Yeah, not that we know.
So what do you do, gentlemen?
We
We want to go out the north
Yeah.
door.
yes, head out the north door. Keep our ears open, all that fun stuff.
Yep.
Okay,
we'll be
go ahead and
sneaky
Move
and
yourself.
perceptive.
Is that something that was supposed
Is
to
it-
be there, Paul?
Don't worry about it. It's not yet. You don't see anything. It's not there.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right. So if we don't see anything, I will look at this door.
Okay. There is a little plate next to it.
Okay. If it looks like it's my key, I use the key.
Okay. And it opens.
I will look through there before I go out there. No light sources, all pretty dark.
It's all dark, yeah.
Stairs are at the top, right?
The stairs that we would use to get back up are at the top. We want the stairs
Oh,
to
the next
the
room.
east. So we're going to go
Okay.
through another door. Guys, close the doors behind them. We're going to go through
Okay.
this door up here. and
This
then
door
there's the
does
freight
not have a
elevator.
plate.
I'll check it for traps.
Okay. Give me an investigation, please.
9.
No, you're 100% sure there's no traps.
All right. Is there a keyhole, like a normal keyhole?
Yep.
All right. I will gently try to open it.
It's locked.
I will start to pick the lock.
Okay, give me the roll.
Sleight of hand again.
Sure.
You got this, buddy, as Gaius gives you guidance. Oh, God, it doesn't matter.
No, I'm a halfling.
Halfling luck?
Hey!
With guidance?
Oh!
Oh, wow. Okay.
There's
Nothing
two
better
extremes right there.
halfling luck. Like a nat 1 followed by a nat 20.
Nice. I see any light in there other than the.
Nope. Just the across from you, you see those like round stones that are glowing on either side of another door.
Guys, we keep going this direction, or?
So we're on the second floor right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or no, we're on the
We're on the second floor.
Yeah, we're on the second floor. There should be a freight elevator to our right.
Ah, what is that? What do we see?
This is two sets of rooms here. Does those look like the stairs going down, right?
Yes. 2 sets of stairs going down.
Yeah, I make sure that door's closed. Not that loudly though. All right, so we got to go through the door on the right there. Reed.
Okay.
This is back. Apparently, there was another set of walls or some nonsense.
All right.
Have to give what's his nuts a stern talking to there.
You see the statue is of a female in robes holding up a stone sphere and kind of just pointing with the other hand. It looks like the hair is flowing, the hair and the robes are flowing in the wind.
Pleasant. Open the
Lots
door.
of statues. Lots of statues of wizards around here. I use my key.
Okay.
So across from us, there should be stairs going down, and there's also the freight elevator
All right.
to our right.
You guys shut that door? I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
There you go. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, Gaius has been closing the doors behind him, even if functionally I sometimes can't in Forge.
Okay.
What about what's this door look like, Paul?
It's very similar to the one that led out of the library, first part of the library. The one with,
With a regular lock.
yeah.
Okay.
This might be for the freight elevator. Let's pop it in and see if we can get access to the basement from there.
Okay. I will try the door.
It's locked.
I will try to pick the lock.
You got this, buddy. Guidance.
Alrighty. Woo, 23. I think I see it. You know how to work this thing?
Nope. Actually, with the roll I had, maybe. I understand the concept.
You see kind of racks with books and shelves. In front of you is a thing with a trap door on the floor. There's also a trap door 20 feet above you in the ceiling. There is framing around on the 4 sides, with the side you are currently facing being wide open. The other 3 sides have cross beams that strengthen it. There are a number of pulleys and wires and ropes, a series of what looks like machinery that rolls this rope up and then lets it out as well. The rope goes up to the ceiling in some places on all the 4 corners, and there's a big spool of rope and chain to one side of the trapdoor in the framing. And on the opposite side, there is a panel that has a switch that is currently sticking straight out. You can either switch it up where it clips into 2 clips, or switch it down into 2 clips with some switch plates.
Okay. Does it look like the platform? Is it on our floor?
It looks like two trap doors that are shut.
Two trapdoor. Okay, so there's no like actual elevator, so it's more of a lifting system for heavy stuff. Okay. Well, Reed, we might be able to, use these doors to get down each level instead of like taking the stairs and stuff. I don't know what these guys patrol.
Okay. You think?
What do you
I hope
think?
it's not noisy enough.
Well, if we just open the door and we use
Oh,
our
nice.
rope to just
Okay.
climb down, and then we open the door on the next floor down, and if there's one that goes all the way to the basement, which would make sense, because if they're going to store stuff in the basement, if it's large, they're not going to be able to put it down there unless there's this. Worth a shot, right? I mean,
Yeah. Let's try the door. See if we can get these doors open. That's what we want to do.
Okay. So you head up to them.
yep.
With one of you grabbing one side and the other of you grabbing the other side, they easily open up.
Nice.
Okay.
And you see a similar framing and setup directly below.
Mm-hmm.
Except there are not trap doors below. It's kind of like a stone square beneath it.
So it doesn't go down to the basement, is what you're saying?
You don't know. What you see below is like a stone platform on the floor below. Goes down about 20 feet.
20 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's rappel on down. So I guess we'll secure a rope.
Can we use the ropes that are here or no?
They are attached. You can try. You can try to climb down them if you want. You can also, it shouldn't be too difficult with the frame itself. The frame should be pretty easy to climb down as well.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
What about trying? All right, Reed. How about this? If we're not going to use our rope,
Mm-hmm.
I'll go down. We got to try to close that door quietly behind us as we're coming down. Because if we leave it open and someone sees it, they're going to get suspicious. That's all.
Okay. Does it look like something we could do, Paul? Or
Closing the door behind us, is that going to be something that's challenging? Like we're both bracing ourselves and kind of just slowly close it.
Yeah, I think you could do it with a very simple roll with a very low DC. That shouldn't be a problem. Just one person
Okay.
do it with advantage, and it should be pretty easy.
All right, so yeah, that's what we're going to do. We'll use the ropes and the mech and the frame to climb down to the next level. And I
Okay.
guess I'll give Reed advantage on slowly closing the door quietly. Unless it's a strength check, then I'll do it.
We will save that roll for next time because we're going to start wrapping it up. I'm looking at the time. Okay, so Nikita,
Duh.
you are there. These two people are there kind of in each other's arms. You're trying to stifle a laugh. Scabies is looking at you like... And as they're continuing, you notice the male keeps, like, the female is facing away from you. He's kind of hugging her with his face in her neck, but periodically is moving his head so he could kind of keep an eye on the two of you. And give me a perception check.
With advantage?
Sure.
Am I getting? Yay!
Sure.
Scabies, help me out. Ah, shit, that was normal. Hey, I'll take it.
You see that as he's looking at you, he's smiling.
Oh, that's gross. Okay. I'm going to look at, he's smiling. I'm going to look at Scabies, give a shrug, and then lie down and try to pull Scabies on top of me. And try to whisper, just go with it.
Okay, he does that.
Okay, good. But we're hiding. We're not doing anything. We're just lying there and hoping they go away and not watching.
Scabies lays down and is like at first he's not sure what to do with his hands, and then just kind of immediately just goes like this.
I will try to whisper to him. The guy knew we were watching. I think he was okay with it, but it might be better.
Scabies nods like, oh yeah.
Might just be better if we pretend we're doing our own thing.
He winks at you and goes,
okay, good.
big smile on his face.
All right.
Okay, we are, it's getting on 10 o'clock, so we are going to call it an evening here. Everyone, thank you for joining us. Thank you for sticking with us. We look forward to seeing you next week. Let's see what happens with this heist, if the group actually finds things, and if they're able to get out alive. So tune in next week. Same Grognard time, same Grognard channel, same Grognard mystery. And as always, be kind.